hello, my patrons, friends on YouTube, people out there in the world. Hope you're having a good day. It is time to play some Pioneer Masters. It showed up today as the preview stream, and I reckon we should go ahead and play some. Now, there's limited stuff. Can we get into a draft? That would be super fun. How many people are here waiting for a draft? Oh, snap, not. They're up and running. Let's go. Who we playing with here? Probably some people we recognize, perhaps. Yes, yes. Queen of Cardboard. Okay. Alias V. Very nice. Huh. Alright. Well, here's Soul Flare as our rare. Card seems pretty good. I mean, Delve's going to make this, you know, what, minimum 5 mana 4/4 or whatever, generally. And that's if a creature card, you get all the cool abilities, but not, you can just play it as a cheap 4/4. And I don't know, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of sort of removal here hanging out that I can see anyway. So let's go ahead and try rare, shall we? Alright. Get this locked up here so I can see y'all's chitter chat. Very nice. Alright. Where are we at here? Furious Rise. Oh. Black red. Okay, that's interesting. You may sacrifice another creature. Okay. Goreclaw is pretty strong. Not unhappy with the Goreclaw. Essence Scatter's great. That's basically Doomblade before it hits the battlefield, which is nice. I don't know if it's quite, oh my god, second pick, let's go. Target creature mastery. Silumgar Butcher. Interesting card. There's a Cartel Aristocrat. I enjoy me some Cartels and some Aristocrats. That's interesting. I don't know. Like I said, not a lot of removal. This is about it in terms of quote-unquote removal. Maybe just try the Aristocrat. I don't know. See what happens. Because there's Chain to the Rocks, but I'm not playing red, but that's still Chain to the Rocks. And I do love me a Chain to the Rocks. There's a Annex and Siamese. I believe that's a downshift. That might be wrong. Either way. Okay. Let's go ahead and tell the Woiled where we're at. And then send now. Here we go. Alright. Do love me. One of these cards always good. Like it's like, you know, it's always a land at worst. There's an Extort deck here somewhere that's floating around. I wonder what colors are in the Extorts. Let's take a look. Maybe that is black-white Extort. It'll be interesting. There's another Exploit. Exploit, Extort. Export, Stort. Each opponent attacks a creature. Interesting. I mean, hopefully on it is some removal. I mean, I'll take it. It's about the best we got. Fellstinger's fine, but finally something that says they have to lose something. Hello, Komodo Drake. Happy early access day to you. It's a lovely day. Yeah, I'm just getting started here. Having a good time. Excited to play with some new cards. I got some of the decks built from popular Pioneer decks that we can now play, like Niv to Light, for example. We have all of that. We have the Azorius Hidden Strings deck. Super excited about that. Sometimes you just need the Super Twiddle. So clearly no one cares about blue. I've been seeing a ton of blue, all the blue things, all the blues. I don't know if I should just go into black blue perhaps, because 4 mana, look at the top 2, 1 in the hand, other than the labor. Okay, that's a lot of mana for just 2 cards, even if it's some good selection. Aqueous Form is nothing to you know, to scoff, if you will. Even though I talk crap about it, I guess we could try it. I'm hardly ever successful with black blue. It's so hard. I always feel like you have to just have the command of everything. There is a Wild Slash. I don't know. I'm meandering. Let's put it that way. I don't think I've really got, you know, everything figured out right yet. Particularly the multicolor stuff. Days and Doing is bad. Very limited anyway. I mean, maybe it's not. It's pretty bad. Draw a card, and then gate enters. I don't know. Are we really trying to gate things right now? Because that seems weird. Do I really want to be the gate deck? I mean, what's the gate? Black, red, blue? Red, blue would be gates, right? I mean, the best card here is probably Evolving Wilds. There is another of the guild summits. Sphere Safety Gurmag Angler. Hey yo, I love me a Gurmag. He's a big dog, and you don't have to try very hard to play him out there. Hello, Amber. It's a lovely day. We are hanging out, playing this stuff. Possess Skob. Return target instant, sorcery, or creature, grab it in your hand. If it would die, exile instead. Okay. I mean, that's our black-blue creature or whatever. This is the thing we want to exploit and extort. Extort, exploit. Explort. But yes, that's a wonderful thing. But yeah, otherwise it's going good. We get to play with cool new cards. Very powerful stuff. This limited format just feels weird right now. I think partly because there's not as much as removal, I think, as we're used to seeing in recent sets in terms of impacts or whatever. The downshifts are kind of weird, you know, like this card is uncommon, that card is whatever. But again, I've drafted 8 cards, so like, you know, we're gonna have to get in a few games before we start making those decisions. But I did build some decks. Very excited about that. Some of the new Pioneer stuff, which will be fine. Hello, what's up, yo? What's going on? Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you happen to have Bezos bucks and or would like to subscribe, now would probably be the time. A man is put in positions of needing some help from his friends. Draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards. Okay. I mean, draw cards is drawing cards, right? Like, that's dope. Never gonna be unhappy with that. Amber Joe, what? Y'all be awesome. Y'all be so cool. Unbelievable. What a strange. That Naiad was dope. That Naiad it was calling me in some ways, but like just good old fashioned draw 3, discard 2. Like that's good. Good, clean fun. I might not even run the stupid card, whereas I would probably run the Naiad. That's just honestly just, you know, hindsight. But we'll get them next time with better decisions. Because that's what it's all about. It's also the hokey pokey. It's a whole thing. But yeah, let's see here. Where are we? There's a cat back there? Can you say? Oh, right there. That's a Reese. That's a Reese edition right here. And holy cow, this little girl. Oh my god, this cat. Holy crap, dude. This cat is just off her rocker like most of the time and just all up in the business. And oh, I love her. Ohana means family. But family means no one gets left behind. But holy cow. Oh, all right. Awaken 3. Okay. I mean, that's dope. I mean, the dual land's nice, but I mean, hell, give me something to do. There's key tax. There's cat tax. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird. I think it's easy to kind of just dismiss this format because it's just so damn weird. Like what is happening? I mean, I don't know. I'd probably rather have another one of these than I probably wouldn't run either, like 2 of this or 1 of that. But whatever, we'll see. Love this. Can't ever go wrong with it. It's just going to be a land. Is Aqueous Form better than the Skob? I don't know. Aqueous Form's pretty good. Obviously, you can 2-for-1 yourself or whatever, but you know, this thing can't be blocked, yada, yada, yada. It's powerful stuff, but I think I need dudes. Let's go ahead and move this Aristocrat. We ain't doing none of that. I don't do much with that. And there's a Mizium skin. Okay. Let's see. It considers nice. Cavern Lampad. +2/+2 and Intimidate. 6 mana to bestow is ridiculous. Okay. Baleful Eidolon. Clutch is, yeah, it's just a mana war. It's pretty cool, actually. Let's see here. Cloudfin Raptor. Good old fashioned. This is new art, isn't it? Because that does not look like I remember Cloudfin Raptor looking like. Yeah, Cloudfin Raptor's dope. I'm not super unhappy with that, but these bestow creatures are super powerful. The Death Touch one might be the best one of the two. I could probably wheel this before I would wheel this. Like, bestowing this is good stuff. Yeah, new art throws me off too, big time. Alright. Oath of Nissa, so glad that's in the client. If you've seen my top 10 already, you would know. If you haven't, you should check it out. Draws that card. That's a horrible. I don't like that card. Obnexilus Cruelty is a piece of removal, and we need that because the best we got now is what? Oath of Liliana. ... Give something Death Touch. Oh God. This card kills me because I think even to this day, this is like the best piece of removal, like, targeted, limited, common removal. Like, period, for its cost or whatever, for like 3 mana, instant, -5/-5, exiles it. Like, it's super good. And it showed up in War of the Spark or whatever. Hey, there's another one. I guess, hell, I'll take extra Doomblades. Hell, I need it. I don't know if I want a third one, y'all. Hell. If you force me to, you son of a bitch. You son of a... I reckon. Let's go. Go tell the planet I'm over here as well. Yep, and Postio. Alright. Gotta go to Twitter and do that stuff. There's that old Saloon Division. Saloon Division will find me an Obnixilus' Cruelty, which is good stuff. Old Blood Scrivener. That thing got downshifted too, didn't it? And new artwork. I think so. You remember this card was hot stuff? Like, we were excited about this. Yeah, Cloudfin's good stuff. There was definitely a good argument for Cloudfin for happening right there. Spawning Bed's weird. That's a weird card. Saloon is cool. I don't want to take it this early anyway. Like, Behold the Beyond, I guess, but like, in limited, you know what I'm saying? I think I want this guy. It's pretty strong. Do it early drop. Scrivener's supposed to be the new Bob. Man, there was the new Bob for years. Remember that crap? Holy cow. Everything was going to be the new bot. Like, they just kept trying every weird way of giving you a 2-drop in black that drew you cards in some fashion on your upkeep or whatever. God. I think they kind of stopped trying here recently. But, well, between the Butler and the Naiad, I guess it's the Naiad. Like, the Butler, we got, like, exploit things or whatever, but okay. This card's okay. I don't have any like crazy thing to reanimate. I'm not sure if it's even worth it per se. And I'm always happy with an Naiad. Temporal Trespass is an interesting card for limited. Like, the 3 blue is the tough part, right? But like, you're not going to pay all that. You're going to pay what? Probably 7, maybe 6 if it's late game. But a Time Walk is a Time Walk. But I hate to say that a Time Walk that costs 1 million mana is still a Time Walk that costs 1 million mana. And I kind of dig this Embalm extorting thing we got going on here. Well, not extort, the exploit or whatever. God. They have to be named so close to one another, because of course they do. I think the Silumgar Butcher now looks really good right now. That's going to fit. That's going to slide right in there. But yeah, I could do... That's one of those things, like, I could probably do a really cool little video about all the different ways they tried to remake Bob. Because you just can't, as we have certainly seen, you just can't leave well enough alone when it comes to Magic cards. They're like, oh, you like this thing? Let's do it forever, and then let's do it. Let's iterate it forever, because we're going to have little iterations. And maybe this one's just as fun as the last version. And most of the time it's not, which is unfortunate. When it exploits a creature, yep, I'm exploiting. Exploiting, not extorting. We can get it twisted, as they say, as the children would say. Put target creature on the so-and-so versus another 2/1. I guess. Like, I've already got, like, 2 Clutch of Currents, which are just as good. If not better, question mark, depending. Whatever. These picks are bad. See, there's the Lampad came back. That's nice. Stamina's cool. I like how these cards, like, all these cards that do this type of stuff have gotten a lot more respect recently. You know, arguably I could choose the Spawning Bed just for value, but whatever. Hey, I got one of those things. And a Sin Collector for extra value. Chromanticore, you say, and I've got the Soul Flare, you say. Oh my god! And I've got a reanimate spell? Oh man, and I got a way to get it in the graveyard? Well, snap. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. People think I don't care. I'll do it. I don't give a crap. I'll do whatever. We're here to have fun and do stupid stuff. So yes, I just drafted Chromanticore, pick 1, pack 3, and it's not like there was anything crazy. I just passed over it. We're doing it for the clips. We're doing it because somewhere in one of these games, the next, 8 games, 6 games at least guaranteed or whatever, so I'm going to have some half opportunity to do that. I'm going to have it in my hand and I can't discard it, or it's in my graveyard and I never draw the whatever. It's going to be something dumb and I don't care. But if we can make the dream happen, we will do it. All right. Flying to combat. This card is really strong. I don't know if this is always common. It may have been, but a 5-mana flyer that keeps scrying, that's scary as hell for limited. If I control gates, who cares? I stop reading because it's not important. Sanitary Skellium is good for me because of all the exploiting things that we talked about. But I think I want the patrol. My patrol is dope. Get that construct out of here. What's going on? There's Bring to Light. Oh, I built the Bring to Light deck, and we are playing it. I'm very excited about that. Should be super duper 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 dope. What is Artisan of Forms? A copy of target creature exhibit has this ability. Well, that's weird. I mean, I guess. Question mark. I don't know if there's anything I could even do with it. Like, I believe this used to be a rare question mark. It reads like one, if that makes sense. Just in terms of, like, that's a really cool ability. I bet it's rare. Gust of Wind. We already have a Gust of Wind. I guess we'll just take the Wilds. Like, we're always going to play it. You're never ever going to cut 1 Wilds from your limited deck. I don't care what you're doing. Let's see. Reading the Bones, perhaps? I mean, nothing here is ridiculous or great, and nothing's really worth splashing from what I can tell. So sure. This card was always done, by the way, in Theros Limited. This card was amazing. Or maybe it was Theros Beyond Death Limited? I don't remember. Probably was, because it's, it's more powerful or whatever than your average bear. But I shall read the bones. Ooh, Dwari Disruption's fun. That's a great card. Priest of the Bloodrite is dope. I like this card a lot. I think it's really cool. I do think we have some, we have the ability to sacrifice creatures and stuff from the exploit thing. Good old Fellstinger. But yeah, I think that's rad. Yeah. Clones were rare only items. No matter what, if it cloned it, it was rare. And a lot of times that worked out. Like, that was cool. But, again, just Wizards just like, we gotta do all the iterations, man. That's how the game design works. So, off we go. Okay. Halo Scarab is a 2-mana 2/1. It's just a Doomblade for 2 things versus 1 thing, and it's harder to cast, so you justify it. Crypt Incursion. Ooh. Okay. This was a cool like mirror card or whatever at some point. It stops, it's an instant, stops the reanimation decks and things. But yeah, no, I don't think so. Whatever's going on in this format is not what I'm doing. And there's another one, of course. But there's another exploit creature, and we've got lots of good things to exploit with, which is a fun thing. There's a land, and there's another exploit guy. I don't want 3 of that guy. I don't really want to consider, but I will play this as a land. We'll follow the Ruben Bressler school of counting those. Damn, that's another one. That's good for the exploits. I don't know. I think I want another angler. I've got one. He's fine. I do because technically I think I'd rather have the Sanitarium Skeleton than the Undead Butler, because the Butler muscle mills you, and Like, we don't really need that. We actually, we did talk about Soul Flare and the Reanimator spell. So, like, now that I say that out loud, I'm like, well, wait a minute, bruh. And there's spawning beds. We still get to have one of those. Because who cares? It doesn't hurt anything. Extorts. Do we need the extorts? Or the 6 mana 4/4 flyer? What's our top-end look like? Other than trying to get lucky, pretty not great. Well, hell, I don't know. It just picked for me. It picked the Guild Gate. Womp womp. That's what I get. Alright, whatever. It's okay. Whoo, that clone was not even good enough to make the clone deck? Oh, damn. That's kind of sad. Because you have to waste like a spell on it, right? It can't just be like an ability or whatever where they finally fix that. Like, alright, let's go through here and go and get rid of the obvious stuff we're probably not playing. I don't know if I'd play 2 of that if I could. This card's not good. Not when we have other good stuff. Again, if we treat these as lands or whatever, you know, then we're doing okay. Why do I have a forest in here? Oh, the Chromanticore. Ha. You're funny, and I like you, and that's hilarious. Alright, so I cut 3 lands, and we have 1, 2 of those lands. So we'll bump that up just a little bit. Alright, so 7 cards, huh? Got plenty of things that we want to sacrifice. Like that card is just so slow. The Liliana, when I got 3 cruelties, I don't know. Probably not, you know. 2 clutches feels like a lot. I don't know if we need to read the bones. Creatures? We need less creatures. We need 3 less creatures? So maybe I put back in the Oath of Liliana. Maybe put the bones, perhaps, just to think. I have some card draw here, so maybe if I need that. Let's take a look at the creatures. I got 17 creatures. That's a lot. So let's divide them out here. Type Cray. And we have the Cray. We got a Reanimator target, which is dope. We're a thing that sacks stuff. Should we have a bunch of that? I don't know. We do have help filling the yard for our delves and things. Also playing magic helps that a lot. Got our basically our lands here. Those can just kind of go over here. So we're not really looking at those. The spells are fine. Again, the Windrider Patrol, I like that it's got evasion. I like there's something on the top. Baleful Eidolon is a question mark. The Screecher's kind of a question mark. It's not really helping us per se. Like, it's nice that it's got, you know, evasion and stuff, and that's cool. But not really committing to the bit, if you will. Alright, so we've got 15 lands, 16, 17 with our spells, and that's good enough for me. Let's take it for a spin, man. We get that Chromanticore in that graveyard, y'all. And then we get our other rare, the Soul Flare or whatever. We'll be popping off. It's gonna be cray cray and stuff. And on God. It's gonna be Skibbity Riz and stuff. Skibbity Pioneer. Alright. Okay. That seems okay, I guess. Let's play the Lamp out on 4 probably. Because that Bestow be a million mana. I know it's very powerful though. And if you haven't played with the Bestow creatures, they certainly they carry the weight, because you know, even if they get you, they can't 2-for-1 you, which was nice. They made sure it just didn't feel bad at any point. Oh hell, do we have a combo here? I think we do. I think I saw Mondos and combos. Alright, alright. We're playing Casual Magic Club. Good old Cash Mag Club. Alright, got us a Sky Knight. Detain. Oh, okay. Interesting. So they just kind of ran that out for the 3/1 flyer, I suppose. What we're going to do is see if we can draw our Soul Flare. That would be so sick. We did not. But the Chromanticore and the Skeleton's doing a lot of work. And we don't really need the Evolving Wilds. I'd rather have the untapped land anyway. Oh, it's just 2. Okay, good. In that case, I will still keep the wilds. Yeah! Oh, I am not afraid. Okay. Do we want to run out a threat? Do we want to kill that stupid thing? No, I think we could wait and kill that stupid thing on their turn. We'll see, go see what to do. Your stupid thing. Get on out of here. Make like a tree. Get out of here. Alright, 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 alright. Cavern Lampad. Let's go ahead and get that patrol out there patrolling. Alright, we got 4 here. We never want to get rid of the Chromanticore. We're easily going to get, we can easily get rid of 2. So that makes us 5 mana. That's not bad. 5 mana, 5/5. Pretty standard use. We can get back the skeleton for the butcher if we need it, which is nice. Okay, that's cool too. Oh my Jesus! Did we just do it on our first game, ladies and gentlemen? On game 1? Oh hell! Oh, we're doing this! Oh my God! Yeah! Come here, bruh! Come here, bruh! Oh hell! Oh, I think it's just the one. I think it's just the one. Yep. It's just the one. We did it. We did it. It's got everything. Woohoo! Oh, snap. Yes. Yes. That is keyword soup. Just eat it up. Just take it with, just by the bowl. Just, you know, second breakfast that. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Or ma'am, whatever. God. Well, I had my fun, so you can kiss my whole butt on that one. Fine, I guess I'll just run out something dumb. Let's see, that's 6 mana, and what, the 7th mana should be this guy, and it's fine. God. I even had the Chromanticore and the Soulflare? Bruh. How dare you, man. That's good stuff. Alright, Cloudfin Raptor really likes Clutch of Currents. Now, if you cast a spell for the Awakened cost, you also put 3 plus counters. Okay, so it's a 4 mana, 5 mana Mana War. Okay, cool, got it. Been a while since I played that card. Gust of Wind. If I have control of creature flying, 2 less. That's very nice. Oh, hell, it costs 2 mana? Alright. Well, let me see what I can do here. First of all, you go ahead and get back in the hand, bro. I could get back the Soulflare, but I don't even know if it keeps its stuff anymore. And it's not really important. Yeah, I mean, all the bestow costs. This only goes back to my hand? Okay, well that's fine. Oh, don't do that. Back to my hand. Get cost. Get cost into the fire. For years and years. Yep. Well, we lived the dream. Game one, we lived that dream. I just want everybody to know that that was a good thing. That was a good feeling. You can make these combos happen in this format. Clearly, it was not that difficult. Just had some good, you know, card filtering or whatever. Seems fun. All right, so here we got a 5 mana war that we can use. We got this. We can exploit the Sanitarium Skeleton, which feels nice. Oops, sorry. I forgot to turn my phone off. Oh, Scam Likely's calling. Mr. Likely? I love Mr. Likely. He's my favorite. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Sack the thing. Oh, yeah, we're sacking the Jade Bro. And we are killing that thing. Because I don't like it. Yeah, then I think we just swing. My boy Scam Likely, that's right. Oh, Scammy Scams. Oh, Sam the Scam, that's what we call him. They're like, why did your mama name you Scam, bro? You know how bad that is? Nobody wants to do business with you? Like, Mr. Scam is my father. Or Mr. Likely, anyway, right? Mr. and Mrs. Likely. Okay. Yep. Cool. Alright, well, I've got so many options here. It's kind of ridiculous. So we got 5 mana, leaves 3 up for the cruelty. 5 mana for the currents. Might just do that. Yeah. Return target creature, you get out of here, and you do something awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Uh-oh. Okay. And smash. No! Okay. You got me. You did it. You'll have to double block, which means you're going to lose your Wyvern, so... Sure. Like, okay. I mean, I guess you get rid of the Butcher. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's about 6-1. It does the other at this point. Yep. Sure. For it. Get on out of here. And go. Yep. Oh, Scammy Likes. Scammy Likes showed up and was like, yo, dog, I have such a deal for you if you could just buy me some gift cards. And just drop them off at the nearest locale. Alright. Syndicate Messenger, who's got that Afterlife of 1. I've got my Exile removal spell, which seems pretty strong. And we got this that gives them flying, which is also pretty rad. So we got this, we only have 4 mana left over. This gives Intimidate, that's pretty strong stuff on the Angler. For 6 mana, and we got, what, 7? So we can consider here. We can think about it. Do we want another mana? I don't know if we want another mana. I don't think so. Not at this point. Okay. Yeah, I think we give old dude bro Intimidate here. And if he wants to double block to kill the other thing, I don't care. We did it. We are the doers. We are the champions of the world. Okie dokie. Yep. Well, that was fun. We did our thing, even though they had the answer, but it was their premium removal spell. It was the best thing, you know, they had to answer my best threat. So I don't blame them, but I like to live the dream. That's why we're here, to go dreaming and then watch it happen. Goodness gracious. Tell you what, hope y'all are having a lovely day. Thanks for hanging out, y'all on YouTube, y'all on Twitch, being here and whatnot. I appreciate it. If you can support this channel, boy, I would really appreciate it more than ever. Patreon.com/MagicMikes. Sub to the Twitch. Feel free to donate if you like on YouTube. Alright, you go Foist. This seems... it seems okay. But you know what? In the grand tradition of it has lands and spells. You know what I'm saying? There's Human Token 2205. It ain't 2206, and it sure as heck ain't 2204. Because I knew Human Token 2204, and you, sir. Alright, let's run that bit out. Alright, go ahead. Man, Cloudfade Raptor, you know, that was probably a mistake passing that one, right? That probably wasn't the greatest idea. I think you called it. Can't remember who it was. Forgive me. Earlier. Might have been Karma? Let's see what you got, bruh. Niblis of Frost. Ooh. I remember that guy. Okay. Oh, so this is a red-blue spells deck. Alright, that's cool. Well, you sure as hell ain't getting that card. That card's scurry. I don't like it. And now they're going to be able to play the Cyclops, which is going to grow the Raptor. Which is fine. Gust of Wind, a sorcery? Yes, it is. Alright. Cool. Cool story, bro. Alright, so let's go ahead and run this out while they're tapped out. Boom, get out of here. Okay. Well, I got my graveyard. Big old bunch of nothings. So I can't play this for 4 mana. You know, kind of sucks for 4 mana, but still. It does not include Intimidate. Isn't that interesting? It's weird. Like, I mean, I don't think you want every keyword ever or whatever. And we talked about this in the top 10 about the ward thing. You just can't do ward because counting multiple instances doesn't make sense. But, not having things like that, not having stuff like exploit. Hey, my boy Scam Likely is back at it. They can't get enough. You think they can? They can't. And actually, because I've been applying to a lot of jobs recently. Hello? Yes. Oh, well, I just got let go from the company, so you're going to have to contact someone else, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean... You too, bye-bye. Alright, that's a fun call, wasn't it? Y'all get to experience real life. Alright, well, poop. I guess we'll just... This is a sorcery. Okay, it's a 5 mana, so I can deal with that. Target creature, knowing they have a Dwari Disruption. Ooh, knowing they have a Dwari Disruption is not good. Let's go ahead and say go. Alright. Seems fine. Not a big deal. Good, good, good. Feel free. Human token 2205 on a roll. Oh, rippity. Get you now, get you. Get you. Get you now, bye. I'll take my 3. Human person I am. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Dwar Disruption only is for 1, which is also good to know. 3 there, also good to know. So yeah, Clutch of Currents. Ironically, well, it's going to bounce it, so whatever. Yeah, we're going to target that guy, and we'll target the island. Thanks, dude. God, this client is so dumb sometimes. And let this be a lesson to always tap for your Awaken cards, because it will not tap correctly when you're like, well, you're not going to tap the one I... Oh, God almighty. This is why we can have no nice things. 0. How many nice things? 0 nice things, and now I die. Human token! You've gone too far. They killed me and I died. And that sometimes, oftentimes, makes me very sad. Super duper sad. But it's okay. We're gonna rock and roll with this black-blue draft deck that has the Chromanticore Soul Flare combo. I mean, you just, I mean, like, if anything, that's one of the coolest parts of this type of format, is to be able to put those 2 cards together, right? And we did, and it still didn't work out. But there's Blood Scrivener, there's Bob 2.0 right there. Don't you know it? It's literally probably going to be like a 2 mana. It's going to be a 2 mana Savannah line for all intents and purposes for most of the match, I'm sure. If this draws me anything, I will be shocked. Like, not that I don't want it to or whatever, but just like, seriously. Let's go ahead and get that island. Give me your island. Your island, please. All of your islands. Flitterstep Eidolon. Oh wow, that's a heck of a do-bro right there. All right, well, I guess we'll play the Skirmisher because we've got things to sacrifice and whatnot, and this embalms nicely. Oh, one unblockable though from to 4, not to head, or to 5, if you will. All right, I mean, Angler could use some love. Butcher could sacrifice some things, right? So, and they're not doing much. Maybe you'll get out a counterspell or something. Let's see. Oh, there's the Chromanticore. Very nice. Chromanticore, and I'll drop the island, I think. Yeah. If nothing else, just because I can play the Predation as a creature. Hold on a second. we go. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, oh boy, that's weird. What does this do again? Oh, cow. Okay, crappy. Alright. Interesting. Well, we want to get rid of Knightly Valor. That's the better of the two. We definitely need the mana. Okay, well, they're just going to start drawing a bunch of cards, and that kind of sucks, but alright. You must do what you must do. But yeah, as I have been looking for a lot of new positions, I'll probably be answering the phone on the stream more than I would otherwise. And also answering Mr. Likely's calls, because while it did say scam likely, that was actually a real call. But did not pertain to me per se. But yeah, if anybody out there has any leads for cool things that I am capable of doing, then I would love to help out doing those things. Alright, so drawing cards, kicking butt, taking names. Sure would like to have a flying creature. That'd be so much better to pay for the 2 instead of the 1. I want to play 4 to get rid of the Thassa, just so they have to pay full price to get it back, but I'm not sure if that's worth it putting them behind that much. Definitely don't want to delve away that. Yeah, maybe just bring the Eidolon back to their hand. That slows them more than anything. Yeah, and I drew some removal for it, so that feels good. I'm okay with that. Oh, shoot. Look at that Wyvern out of nowhere. Damn it. Think you know somebody, and then it's like Wyvern 30. And you're like, why are you doing that? Wyvern, are you doing that? Look, man, I'm a dad. You make the dad jokes. You know, I think, at least for myself, I don't know, I've become way more obsessed over language as I've gotten older, and I guess that's the dad part crap or whatever, but you know, how the things fit together in like D4 versus D5 or whatever, like, I listen for those types of, you know, sounds so I can riff on them because it's silly. Oh boy! Great. You guys draw a lot of cards. Cool. Well, poop. I don't have a lot of mana. I got 6 cards in the yard, so technically, and I don't want to get rid of Mana Core, but technically this could be a 2-mana angler. But I need 3 mana for the cruelty, and I probably got to stop this sooner than later. Because they're going to try to bestow it, right? That makes sense. And like... we want them to put the mana in that, right? We don't want them to untap knowing all that. So I think the best thing I can do is consider here. Get the land, yay. Play the land. There you go. Technically, I could have done all the everything but Chromatic Core and played Angler. Maybe that was the better play. I don't know. But let's just get rid of this thing. Striking Eidolon. Very fun. And okay. This is not looking great for the home team. Could be better. I sack a creature. I don't have one to sack. I get to block this, so take 5. They're going to draw 2. That's bad news, Bears. If I had a creature, I could rescue the Underworld with that Chromanticore. That'd be kind of cute. I would enjoy that. Maybe that'll drag me out or whatever. Need something ideally that's going to block, which this does, and trade. Go to 8, but I will have Obnix's Cruelty next turn and a blocker if I need it. That Biden of Thassa is just a god, just a monster. I wish I had that card. Oh, damn. Oh, that's no good. That's the bad stuff. That's the gross parts. Yep. And then 5, 7, I go to 4. Well, you know, had fun. Definitely had tons of fun that first game, even though they answered my whatever, but it was neat. This is sort of what I would sort of describe as the Black Blue experience, which is you're doing something to just sort of try to keep up and then, like, you know, gain control. But there's certain things like Biden where you're just like, bruh, I can't do anything. I cannot. Like, even if I were to get back Chromanticore with the reanimation spell, like, you can't be blocked. I'll just die to that thing. Oh, this sucks. That makes me sad. Like, I do this, I kill it, I die to the flyers, right? Like, I think I'm up Poops Creek, if you will. And it's been real. I'm out. And I'm sad. A little bit more mana would have gone a long way. I mean, getting the Gurmag Angler out would have probably not changed much because the Eidolon would have stopped it from mattering. So, there's that. Things that make me sad. Entering the match. Here we go. Mr. Brandon Rivard. Hey, I needed someone to watch the background. Turn on your set reviews with Tarkir. Yeah, man. So, I'm absolutely super pumped to go back to Tarkir. Tarkir was great. I had a lot of success in Tarkir, not only, like, you know, sort of career-wise, but, like, you know, had a ton of fun playing. Missed day 2 of GP Orlando by, like, a hair, and honestly, like, it was a good thing. I was down there with my family, and I didn't need to spend the, you know, second day of the weekend at a Magic tournament or whatever. But yeah, man, Tarkir is dope, and thanks for the kind words of Tarkir. The set reviews were great. You know, that was the magic chemistry of me and Brad Nelson in the same room for a long period of time. You know, me generally giving Brad crap, and him generally being a better Magic player than I am. So, you know, between the two. And in those wonderful, very rare instances where we disagreed and I was actually right. Okay. Let's see what's going on before we waste a removal spell on this guy. That's fine. Get out of here. I got 2 of them, so I don't feel too bad about sort of wasting quote-unquote one here. Plus, maybe I can just run them over, because this is Human Token 2207. Remember 2205? This is version 3.0 or whatever, a couple versions up. All right, Skyrider Elf, I see what you do, what you doing, how you rolling. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Bye. Get ya. Like, man, if I just gotta tempo this, I will tempo this all day. Alright, there's a flying extort creature. You got it. There's another flying extort creature with extorting. You're extorting your extort creature. Oh, I drew another one, bruh. Oh my god. Alright. Are they going to double block? Good. Instead, I'll do this. And you may go ahead. I will swap out my 2-1 with my 3-3. Oh, is that a Progenitor Mimic, bruh? Well, God bless you, and God bless everyone. But there's no way in hell that thing is living, and I'll just take the easy route and bounce it for now. Thanks. Thanks. Damn. Let's go. Oh, can I angler? Oh my god, I can angler. I have to get rid of the Skirmisher, but I don't care. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. I will take that for the aggression. Last card in hand, Ob Nixilis' Cruelty. Let's go. Progenitor Mimic is a very scary card. It's incredibly, incredibly scary, but sure. But I've got like all the removals. It's kind of silly, honestly. 5 life. Down at the Gateway Plaza. Oh, Crawl Harpooner. Okay, yeah, we fight that creature. Okay. That works too, man. That's not enough to bestow, is it? That sucks. I mean, if I have to just kill him like this, that's okay too. Sure. Good luck, bruh. Just crawling, just trying to hang on. Anything you can do. Why did Brad and I stop collaborating? I stopped working at Star City Games, and as such, I did not film content there anymore. And then shortly thereafter, about 3 months after that, I got the job at Cool Stuff, and then I moved to Florida. So then it was not possible. We tried, actually did try, to continue. You know, with the content, we tried to do, I believe it was Shadows over Innistrad was the first set after I left SCG, and we recorded like all of White or whatever, and then I went back and my audio was busted. Like the audio was just garbage. I don't know what happened, right? Like it didn't sound bad at the time. Nothing gave me the indication that anything was wrong. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. And I swear to God, this is horrible. So then we said, okay, listen, we'll do it again, right? We'll do it one more time, right? It's okay. Accidents happen. At least we checked it, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And now that I say that out loud, we might have done 2 colors. But either way, we did a bunch and I was like, oh my God, the audio sucks. We go back and do it again and the audio was still terrible. And I should have done it for like 10 seconds and checked it, but I was an idiot. And obviously you learn these things, but you learn them the hard way when you don't do it the right way. And so the audio was garbage again. It just took the wind out of everyone's sails, you know, and then he got busy. And did we want to talk about the same cards the 3rd time around? You know, so we'll get them next time, and just next time couldn't happen and didn't happen and so on. And, you know, Magic Mike's kind of took off from there, and then I was at CSI and whatnot. So you know, a lot of interesting things there that got in the way. And plus there's just something way more interesting, or at least way more magical, if you will, just to have us in the room. You know what I mean? The chemistry of me and him next to each other, bouncing off each other, you know, body language, you know what I mean? Like the feel in the room type stuff, you know what I mean? It's just that chemistry stuff that's hard to explain. And that wasn't necessarily coming across online per se. Not that it was bad, you know, it was just different or whatever. But, you know, being able to have a studio, go in there, record for 2 nights, you know, was so awesome, and was a lovely experience. Okay. But yeah, he's great. You know, I mean, I don't think, as far as I know, there's no bad blood or whatever. You know, he's at Melee, I think, these days, which is cool. I think I have more double black and double blue cards, you know, which is great. You know, I speak to him time to time. Like, there's nothing bad there. It's just, you know, we both have moved to different places. You know, I've always felt that if I was ever in a position, you know, if things settle down now and I find somewhere else to go and I'm looking at places, I got some leads, but like, you know, if things were to slow down a little bit and I were to have some time, you know, I would love to try to maybe get together a Kickstarter or some sort, you know, to you know, fly them out. You know, get us a room or whatever to record, get somebody in to record for us and whatnot, do some graphics. That would be pretty rad. That's a 4/4. And I don't like that. But I do like a 2-mana Gust of Wind. So get on out of here. Make like a tree and get out of here. Because next turn, they're going to block the Skeleton or the Butler, probably the Butler. Because there's no targets. Oh, there is a target. Nice. But yeah, they'll probably walk one of this, and then I'll get to butcher the other one and kill it. Yay! Blorging the bombs. Thank you, Pitiful Casual. I appreciate it. We're all pitiful casuals in our own way. You know what I mean? We do the best we can with what we got. I don't think I want to bust the cruelty on the 4/4. I'd rather do the cute combo thingy with butcher or whatever. So let's go. Block it. You're going to block the skeleton. Are you going to block the butcher? I don't think so. You're going to block the skeleton. Yep. Because why would you do that? I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna save that dude, bro. And I'm gonna kill that thing. I'm gonna get back my dude, bro. Oh yeah. Because I want that Flint Rider Patrol thing. Yeah. I enjoy that. I enjoy that. That little interaction was nice and fun. Yeah, interesting format so far. Doesn't seem too crazy, you know. I don't. It feels. I mean, powered down's not the word. Maybe it just feels like it. You know, it needs a lot of synergy. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, even look at the silly stuff we're doing or whatever. Okay, there's a Voyaging Satyr. Not really worried about that. Couldn't you bestow for 5 like a real Magic card? Jeez. And, you know, we can do that. And we can get it back. And we can play it. Woo! One of the best Windrakes of all time, though, I will say that. And it's wild to me. There was that tipping point. I don't know exactly where it came, but there was that tipping point. It might have been at Zendikar a little thereafter, where A, 2 mana 2/1 flyers were not a problem anymore, and B, 3 mana 2/2 flyers could start having upsides or whatever. That's a 6/6. What the hell, man? What is happening? What's the deal? Well, the airline too. Okay. Oh, well, we kind of need that island, don't we? Alright. Let's not throw it away too quickly. Alright, so... Well, if he does block with a 6/6, or attack at least, I can kill it. So that's nice. I'm happy with that. Because he wouldn't block it here, he would just take 3 or whatever, you know. He's gonna bash me for 1,000,000. And I'm just like, why don't you just, like, smash in with your giant Hydra of Pain? Plus, you can embalm it for 4 mana, which is stupid, and I hate it. Damn, was this thing rare? I don't know if this thing was rare. I think it's close. I'm not sure if it was rare. Yeah, you got it, buddy. Oh, look at you. Going up. Oh, my God. Is this an instant? Holy cow. Really? Seriously? Huh. Huh. Interesting. All right. I don't know. I guess I can't respond to this question mark. Oh, yes, I will. All right. That's kind of even better. Okay, cool. You. And you. Bruh. That's awesome. You can get me, buddy. No blocks. No blocks for this one. No blocks tonight. Wow. That was great. That was great. I enjoyed that. Boom! Yes, I would in fact like to sacrifice a creature. Yes. To kill their butcher. My butcher butchers your butcher. Yo, dog, who butchers the butcher? You know what I'm saying? The butcher does. Deal with it. How dare you, punk? I gotta save the cruelty for the 6/6, right? Like, I can't be doing that. Shoot. This sucks. Well, if it's going to fight, they're going to kill each other anyway, right? So it's not the end of the world. That's fine. Whatever. So I'm at 14, and this is quite the clock. So, and it's really going to be difficult to block that. I thought that card had haste, but whatever. Or that card didn't have Summoning Sickness for some reason or other. That's okay. No blocks, thanks. Directly to the face parts. Oh, cool. Yeah, well, that's pretty good. I got plenty of options to get the anger out cheap. And they can't block this anyway. Be in the upkeep, they lose 2 life, which is good for me, which means I need to last 1 more turn. So, kill that stupid thing. Just needs to go. Play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then down. There you go. And I'm not killing the priest. And they couldn't kill me if they kill the angler. No, they could. Never mind. You should definitely attack with both. But I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Either way, I'm not dying to a pump spell. Like CFAB Reto Jr. Monster. Yep. Good thing it's got Intimidate. Show us what you got. Oh, snap. Well, I guess we should look at their hand. What you got there, Budro? Got a little something, something? Yeah. How about that? I'll get rid of that. And we'll say bye-bye. It has been so real. Alright, so we went 1 and then down 2 and then up 2, I think we're at right now. If I recall that correctly. We've been at it for about an hour now. Hope you guys are having fun hanging out on the channel. Appreciate all y'all being here. Yep, we are 3 and 2. As we should. And normally, and you know, I'm probably Joe Average Scrub. I ain't pro. I'm not going to win any awards for this. I'm not going to win any Pro Tours. For me, personally, getting it to 4 wins is generally my goal. That means I spend 100 gems on the draft. You know, generally 1,500, you know, gems or whatever. You get back to 1,400. So I'm like, okay, if I spend 100 gems and got all the cards I drafted and the prizes, like I'm feeling good about that. Like there's no bad feelings in that. But like, whew, man, you lose like on, you just 0-3, and particularly when you think your deck's good and you 0-3, oh my god. You know, you draft the deck, you're like, I got like 3 rares, right? And I got so much removal. And you just couldn't draw it, and you just got mana screwed, and they just had it, and draft's over, you know. It's brutal. Well, there is the Chromanticore. And there's the Butler, not in the right spot. That's okay. We do have an Oath of Jace, and they do have a Gladecover Scout. Oh boy. I don't like that, but here we are. Don't build Oath of Jace, thanks. Alright, well actually that's pretty rad. 3 really good options, Jesus. Like I don't know if you want. Oh, piss off. Phil Silk Wrap though, man, that's a card I ain't seen in a long time. Bruh, Silk Wrap is awesome. Silk Wrap is quite dope. God. Like me finding another, like, you know, Ob Nixilis Cruelty or whatever, it's gonna hurt my soul. Instant or sorcery. Fine, make me fire it off. Alright, there's a clutch. It's a satyr. Cruelty is the best thing I can get, no matter what happens. If I do have to discard next turn, that does get the Chromanticore out of my hand. Just trying to find those silver linings. Yeah, that's one of them. We gotta put that into play tapped, unfortunately. I mean, they are dealing me 1, so like whatever. It's not like I'm staring down some horrible clock. And they know I've got an incredible piece of removal, so they're gonna have to bait it out of me now. They're going to have to be like, oh, Chuck-all 1977. I mean, I'm 1980 vintage over here, all right? And I'm part of what you describe as the Zennials. Yeah. I'm in that weird, like, 78 to 82 range. I'm right smack in the middle of that. Yeah. Like, I got to have a high school without social media, you know? I got to have a high school mostly without internet, quite frankly. The only reason I got internet is because I sought it out, and even then, you know, I only had it a couple years in high school. And that was, you know, early internet, IRC, crap like that. What is going on here? What are you powering out? Because I don't see it. Okay. I mean, I guess we just play a 5-mana 3/3. No, don't want to exploit anything, even himself. The fact you can't exploit themselves is kind of rad. I always enjoyed that, you know. Generally, and I think what Wizards has seen over many, many years is that if you have this mechanic and there's just one tiny part of it that feels bad or restrictive in some way, it's not good game design necessarily to give them that. You know what I mean? Than to put that restriction in there. It doesn't that doesn't make it a better experience. Okay. I mean, I can Gust to win the 2/2. It's fine. I have 5 mana. I can Fell Stinger. I can't exploit anything right now. Not for value, anyway. Like, the Gust to win this ideally gets me to another land for the land pad, I suppose. It does answer a threat, but it's not the threat. And, like, once they get that stupid scout to, like, a 4/4 or 5/5, it's going to get ugly. That said, I am going to get the Stinger out sooner than later. So, we're going to have to drain that hand of whatever removal they got over there with their double white spells. Like, this would be nice. Oh my Jesus. Yo, that's what I'm kind of talking about. You know what I'm saying? What to do? I think we take 8 like a champion here. I think so. That hurt. Oh, Pitiful Casual. Thank you so much for the LinkedIn stuff last night. I've been meaning to get back to you. You know, super duper thanks for any and all help, and definitely something I'll think about, and we'll reach out to you about as things continue here. Definitely appreciated. Holy cow. I am staring down a Glade Cover Scout as a 4/4 Vigilance Double Strike. I don't like that at all. Not even a little bit. Like, you'd think I like a little bit, not even a little bit. I have a Death Toucher, but that's just too much. They're going to kill off the Death Toucher, and then I'm going to die. So, if I have to chump block, I guess would it be best to chump block with the Stinger, probably the Land Pad, I'm guessing, because I can't bestow it. And we basically just live another turn for all intents and purposes. Because they now have the Abyss, and I will now sacrifice a creature every turn. I don't think they have anything else, which is great, but their Voyage and Satyrs are going to let them cast anything they draw. Which is, you know, good for them. High five. Like, this is the weird 5-color deck. And they're doing the best they can. Thanks, Mr. Casual. I do appreciate that. Cool. So, we're over here waiting for them to go. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Yes. You know I want to chump block. You know that, right? Like, you can't imagine I want to double block with that. With my 1 blue up. Don't make me, what, Mizium skin or whatever, which wouldn't do anything. But make me look dumb. Hey, there's a Gatebreaker. Oh, good. Boy, I sure do like it when they play those 5/5 train punch. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I mean, I can, like, he knows he's going to bait this out. Like, there's no question in that. Like, you can bait that out all you want. I think they know the rules of that, but at the very worst, I gotta get it out there. Do I sacrifice here? Like, what would I would have to draw Soul Flare and Oath of Jace to get the Chromanticore out. And that would only trade, but it would trade and give me 4 life. Screw it. Now, this is our, like, we gotta go for the fences here. Otherwise we're just gonna die. And we're probably just gonna die. But it gives us a good chump blocker, which is nice. And maybe a hope. You know, maybe a prayer. Oh, look at that. We had hopes and we had prayers. And then Johnny showed up. And he was like, guess we're just gonna stomp that right out, bruh. Oh, hell. 3 +1/+1 counters, man. Bruh. And see, now even the Oath of Jace, Chromanticore, Soul Flare, Magicalness is still not gonna save us. Yeah, we're just, I think we're dead in our dead parts. Maybe not totally. Maybe not pretty much totally. Because this, and plus the Butcher, is not going to stop. And he's just going to activate this stupid thing again. And it's over. GG! But what we do have out of this wonderful draft experience is some examples of what's going on there. And some silly stuff that we got to do in game 1. If you missed the first game of this draft, magic did happen, as it were. Lol. But yeah, the stars aligned, and I got Chromanticore, Exile with Soul Flare, and it was a beautiful experience, and then it ended almost immediately. That said, what we do have, we have some matches.
This is Explorer.
Explorer play. Yes, you do not need to explain that to me, Sparky. Thank you. I saw this. Look at this Cats deck. This Cats deck went like 5-0 in a recent Pioneer event. And I think the new card here on the client is Fleecemane Lion. I could be wrong there, but I think this is new to the client. And Bramaz might have been added, yeah, by Jumpstart, which is fine. But yeah, I think Bramaz was, or Fleecemane was the real additive here, but you need 4 of them. It's a Cats deck. It's seriously a Cats deck. Oh, I had concepts of hopes and prayers in that last game. It was bad. And Arabo, look at this. This is so cool. I love this. This is super rad. And that's awesome. I don't know. It's weird because, you know, I want to, let's see, there's no alternate art versions of these things. It's weird. Like I want to do the alternate art of the stuff, but you never really know. There's no indication what has alternate art or not. Let's see. What is the thing? Now, is there a collected, not collected? No. Or is it here? No. Okay. I mean, yeah, like that style sucks, right? But like, if there's any cool styles in these cards that I don't have that you see, I would love to fix them. Temple Garden, for example. Ooh, look at that. That's a rad one. I don't think we can unlock. We can unlock that one? Alright. Because I got infinite, you know, in-game money or whatever. So like we're gonna play with the good. I know we can get a good thicket. And I like playing with like nice cards, right? Like it's fun. Oh, they don't. I thought they had. Oh yeah, here we go. Yep, that's the good one. I got that on my main account. Like, well, if you ever see like land styles, whatever, and if you care about styles, because you know, I'm a dork that does. But if you care about that and they have land styles available, you should probably just buy it because it's usually always worth it. But yeah, I want to play the Cats deck. I have the Cats deck. We've got the Lotus combo deck. This is they finally printed Hidden Strings. Oh my God, they did it. And Pour Over the Pages, which is super rad. And how exactly does this thing win again? I literally am dumb enough that, oh, it's to the sideboard, isn't it? Oh God. So for the sideboard, and then like what's it doing? Oh God, Thassa's Oracle. Oh no, I don't know if I want to play this at all. Because, Jesus. Like, first of all, Thassa's Oracle needs to be in the top of these cards, not the bottom. Otherwise, you will die. I don't know how you can move one around. I don't know if you can do that. Thassa's Oracle. Okay, well, you want it in here, but yeah. So this deck seems scary, and I probably embarrass myself more than do anything real with it. But I built it based on the Pioneer list, so whatever. However, Niv to Light, the Bring to Light. You know how long I've been wanting to play with Bring to Light on this client? Oh my god. For years. Bring to Light came out, what, in the last Ravnica set or whatever? Like, bruh. Like, what is going on in our lives right now? Like, holy cow. And I didn't even know they had, well, first of all, no, I didn't want the breeding. Why can't I look at the breeding pool thing now? Oh, okay. You got it's like not collected. Because they're weird about it. It's not, well, I mean, I guess they own Clue, right? So they're not gonna get rid of the Clue rights for the artists, for the art or whatever, which is a thing you have to care about. But yeah, I'm super excited about the Niv to Light deck. That should be super rad. Oh my gosh. I have cat taxes all the live long day here. Look at the Phabes. Look at the Phabes. The Phabes is here. She's digging it. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of warm in here because the machine's running or whatever, pretty hot because we're streaming and stuff. And so between that and little Miss Thing here, who I swear to God, 7:30 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, she'll do this thing where she'll put her paw under the blanket and just like scratch on your leg or whatever. It's cute, and also, you know, it's just really early. Like, leave me alone. But, you know, can't be mean or nothing. But, you know, you're like, please, let's Niv to Light, shall we? We're so ready. Is anyone out there also playing in the Explorer playing queues? Yes, they are. Partly because you need to make some content. A lot of these people are recording as we speak. Freelancer 74, you don't know. They could be on that grind. On that grind, making that stuff every day. I love this. I just love the big dumb. We're just doing everything. We're playing all the kinds of stuff. Just everything's a million colors, and we just get to play with everything because our man is perfect. And, you know, it's funny that eventually when you make tricolor lands, you know, first of all, at some point we're going to have a 4-color land. I just want you to know. If you're not ready, we do need to get a green land out there, you know, in case we're drawing on that land. Sylvan Carriated is also a huge addition. Oh my god. Been waiting for Sylvan Carriated for so long. Okay, it's the Bogles deck. And that's cool. I'm over here playing a turn behind, so it's going to take a minute for me to catch up. Like, they basically got 3-ish turns before I just Deafening Clarion and everything. But that's okay. That's alright. Like, we're playing the Yorion versus the Hexproof whatever deck. Then the freaking Toadstool Admirer, y'all. 1 mana Ward 2 is a magic card. I mean, you know, you can make it harder for that to happen. Optimistic Scavenger, huh? Ooh, there we go. There's the Ethereals. Oh, God. +1/+1. Oh, from Ethereal is such a beatdown. Oh, my God. If it was +1/+0, I don't even know if we'd ever see that card or we'd ever talk about it again. But, bruh. 6, 7, 8, maybe 9, depending. And Clarion's not killing it. That's very scary. That is a scary situation. And I think if we can try and get Carriated out just to block these two things, take 6. We're gonna take the full crunch there. And then green, red, white, blue. And then we'll need green, red, white. Okay, so we'll probably want that one. And we Fable Passage. But we have Omnath, you know. I would love to, if we play Omnath, we get to Fable Passage and then use Fable Passage, and then we get to add 4 mana, and then we get to Deafening Clarion. So that at least will clear the board, and we'll be, you know, 1-1 on a 6/4 versus a 4/4. Because they have to not play an enchantment. Just don't play an enchantment. As long as you don't play an enchantment, our lives are going to be okay. You played an enchantment, and I hate it. Why do you do this? I hate you so much. I hate you, or best be described as plus plus. But it's okay. We'll take 8, go down to 3. I'm going to gain 4 from Omnath. Still not enough, but I'll take it. Clarion is a sorcery, after all. Okay, we'll play the Omnath. Now, it might be better, just thinking out loud, they have no cards in hand. It might be better just to gain this life and then wait on their turn and just gain more, but that's not really going to win me anything. Or get me anywhere, I guess is the way to put it better. So, let's go ahead and find the old basics. Swamp or the forest. Forest seems pretty good. Alright. Now that does give us all the mana to play the Beanstalk and Clarion if we wanted to. That would clear out those guys, but still not great, but doing okay, I suppose. There's the answer. We just need to not perish. I think we can do that. And definitely in our Clarions. And the next turn we can Sunfall away your dude. And then stabilize on what? 4 life? 3 life? Yup. We just block like the chumps we are. Don't give it like double strike or anything weird. Oh god. Oh god. Now I'm dead. Well, GG. Alright, well that was tough. That was a little rough. But I mean that's exactly what their deck is designed to do, you know? Like there would be no other way. So I'm still niving to light though. Sick top deck Brett. Yep, thanks. Almost I was right there, you know? Like the corner, I could see the corner. I was like I was like just don't draw something that's going to kill my stupid dude. Because all I need to do was untap, and then it was going to be Exile Happy Fun 30, and we were going to start to do crazy stuff. And I didn't even have to do a Bring to Light for that. I was just, you know, it's when you're, we were on the draw, you know, right? And and then it just grew out of control, which is, you know, often an occurrence in the world of Pioneer. But I'm curious when they're going to try to rename everything from Explorer to Pioneer, because, you know, that's one of those things that sounds easy. It is not. It's probably going to be horrible, because this is the exact type of thing where, you know, in the code, there's a bunch of stuff that looks for Explorer in ways that does not look for Pioneer, and Control F for Explorer is going to miss something for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I've worked IT, I've coded before, I've seen projects, man, and someone set a damn variable somewhere to Explorer, and it's going to be so hard to find. Ugh, I guess we'll see. So if they would please let me play my Niv to Light deck, the precious Niv, the great fantastic feeling it is to play with all the multicolors in all the world. Oh yes. See? Ask the Magic Gods, and we're back with Freelancer 74. Let's go! And you know we're probably just playing another mirror. And honestly, I'm in a much better position this time, so I'm okay with that. Because this time I turned to Carriated into Mirror Breaker and Niv Mizzet. Honestly, the turn after that, probably. Like, damn, Carriated is such a cornerstone for this deck. Like, it's like if they had just Bring to Light, we would still be suffering with no freaking Carriated. Like, that's a thing that can still happen. So, like, let's see here, buddy. Let's go ahead and get your best Blade Cover Scout. There it is. I'm okay with that, because we're gonna play a Vergie. Carriated. Man, these Verges, man. Mother of God. You know, this is the type of stuff that, like, you know, I remember being in the room where if I had said, hey, Mark Rosewater, Aaron Forsyth, whoever, what about this land? And they'd be like, what? Are you? No, that's way too good. That's basically better than a forest. And I'd be like, uh-huh. The only thing that's bad with it is it is non-land or non-basic. And that's it. That's all it's got. God damn, ethereal armor is such a bastard. That card is dumb. Exile target enchantment, tapped artifact, or tapped creature. That seems relevant right now. So we're going to do that. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Make like a tree and get out of here. You and your stupid crap. And now it's also going to gain me 3 life because they're going to attack Nahiri and leave me alone so I can play Niv's. Niv is Supreme. Supremo. The best. We're going to do it. It's going to be great. Yep. Each instant source card in your graveyard has Jumpstart. Okay, I'm not sure. That wasn't the Niv Mizzet I was thinking of. I was thinking of the different Niv Mizzet. Like you look at the top 10 and put the 2 color cards in your hand or whatever. I think we want a Fable here. Because I need to draw some sort of Wrath. Like right now. Today and right now. Ooh, like Van Halen wrote a whole song about it. It was a whole thing. Back in the, early 90s, I guess. Maybe early 90s. You should have been there at the end of the century. It was incredible. And it will forever be the joke. I guess now until I leave this damn planet, the joke in The Matrix being that the peak of humanity was 1999. And I hate to tell you, 1999 was pretty awesome. If you were there, I was there as 18 for a large majority of 1999. One of like the best years of movies of all time when I was a super huge film nerd. So like 99 was an awesome year. It wasn't the greatest year for me, I think, like, you know, relationships or whatever, like, you know, still working that out. But like had a great time, you know, had a good job, you know, like was enjoying myself, you know. Y2K was a whole thing. I had to fret about that for like 3 or 4 months because I worked at a bank and that was obviously a big deal at the time. All that glitters is kicking my ass. That's what's happening here. There is, I need to draw a Wrath. I need to draw it now. If I don't draw a Wrath, I'm going to die somehow to the Scouty Light Paws beats. And we're not talking about those sick beats. We're talking about beats, not the, oh, Jesus, God. Alright, well, I gotta block here or I die. So that's happening. Huh. Well, I guess yeah, there's a Vanishing Verse. That doesn't keep me alive very long. Let's discard these 2 so I can keep Sunfall mana. Leyline's not awful, but again, are we saved here? Like, I mean, I guess. Shaman I control. That's an instant, right? Okay. Oof, I gotta, oh my god, I gotta pay 2 life to do this. Jesus. Alright. Once again, we see the corner. We see the corner. We see what it would take to turn that corner. We're trying so hard. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, luckily, right here. Oh, shoot. I screwed that up, didn't I? I guess it doesn't matter too bad, but let's go ahead and let that resolve. Really? Don't pick the binding? Interesting. I mean, I guess they can imagine that they're winning or whatever. Haha, not so fast. All that glitters, get out. Oh my Jesus, we're at 1. Oh my God. Okay. Alright. That is, I don't think that's doing much for us, unfortunately. Yep. just cannot keep up with the Hendersons on that one. So you know what we're going to do? I think it's a little meow meow. It's a little party time meow meow. And we're going to rock out some kitty cats. That's what I'm saying. The kitty cat deck looked dope, and I want to play it. But I don't want to play the Lotus Combo deck on a stream. You know what I mean? Look, like it's like, you know, it's like you're trying to learn sewing or something, right? Like, I don't know if I want to do that in front of any sort of audience. I mean, just like, what's this string? How does, you know, work? That would not be great. Ash Lizzle. Let's go for shizzle. Alright, alright. There's a Felidar Cub. That destroys enchantments. That's important. I mean, this is a hand, right? Like, it does a thing. We're playing with cats. They're paying 2 life over there. I'm guessing they're some sort of cantrip. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. But it's definitely different. Oracle of Tragedy? Okay. Ah, okay. It's a Reanimator deck. Got it. Got it. Well, Flanker is here for that nonsense. Let's go ahead and white side that and squire that. So I'm hoping there's no 3-mana reanimates at this very second, because then I can just keep up Flanker, you know, Flanker mana or whatever. There's no Goryo's Vengeance in Pioneer. There is a Grizzly Salvage. There is a Soul Flare. Oh, this is a Soul Flare deck. All right, that's even more fun. That's way more fun. I love that. I love that for them. You know what I'm saying? I do. That's great. No thanks. That is great. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and just smack in for our one dough. For real, though. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why these came, like, auto-locked. Well, I guess I went to the store and bought them, so that's why they auto-equipped or whatever. Alright. You do you, man. You do whatever you got to do. I'm about to, like, end this player's whole career. Like, it's just going to be from the top rope with the elbow and, like, patow. And they'll be like, oh, my God. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us or hanging out, I'm Evan Irwin. This is the Magic Mike's stream for the Pioneer Masters. Could use your support if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button. Use some Bezos bucks. Let him do it. It's okay. Any and all patrons are absolutely appreciated. Oh, here we go. Wait. This don't work the way I want it does it? Oh. All right. Can I do that? I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if that works. That doesn't work, does it? Oh, crap. Oh, well, that all right. Well, today I learned the importance of not doing whatever the hell just happened there. Hexproof 2? Son of a bitch. Huh. Alright. Cool. It doesn't have first strike. That's important. So I'll go ahead and swing for 2. Or 4, rather. Whew. It does not have first strike. That's super duper important. I mean, you gotta make them have it, dude. Like, you gotta oh, shoot. Okay. Why did I do that? That was literally an accident, so okay. Like, why did I do that? Well, because it's an accident, doof. Alright. Other cats get +1/+1 and have protection from dogs. What is happening? Oh, you can go get a Traxa. Oh, that's super. Look at that, is so cute. Oh my God, 6 into the 7 of the Neoform. That's so cool. I think that's awesome. I love it. Good job. What a fun deck. That is sweet. I think that's rad. I could use some mana. Just an itty bitty amount of mana. Okay. Now I can Feline Sovereign, which will give 2 counters and make this 8. It will bring it up to 8. Or I can Savannah Lions Felidar Cub, and I think it brings it to 9. Or no, I think it brings it to 8 at that point, right? Because it makes like 1/1 and then another 1/1 and blah blah blah. I think this is good. Interesting. I wish you had an artifact or enchantment, but you do not. Got them kitty cats Auroran, if you will. Cootzil's Flanker. Cootzil. Fire! Fire. Other creatures you control have haste. Alright, let's go. What? Other creatures you control have haste and flash and no strike and vigilance and haste. And where's that stupid white dinosaur anyway? Everybody get on the floor. Everyone do the dinosaur. Oh, snap. Am I dead? Oh, God. I might be dead. Might be super dead. Oh, it doesn't have flying. Okay. Interesting. There you go. Enjoy. And then bonk dead. Boom. Shaka laka. You gotta boom, shake, shake, shake the room. You see, they wrote a whole song. Whole song about it. Okay. Cool. Cool story. Amazing story, bro. A++ on the story angles. Now we're just gonna do the club thing. Let's do the club thing. We're going to do the club thing. We're doing it now. Oh boy. Alright, so rocking and rolling. The kitty cats are in action. We are not attacking with any kitty cats at this time. I don't know if that was the right move, but I don't know. It is questionable. There's a whole wide variety. I mean, I gotta do the thing. And then they're probably just going to reanimate it again. That's my guess. They got like a bunch of the spells. They got 5 cards, 6 mana. You know, they're doing okay. 16 life. They are afraid of very little. I would love to collect a company. I'm not sure if I can beat an Atraxa. Interesting. Neoform him into Atraxa. Oh my god, that's 6. Oh my god. Atraxa is such a monster. Just like, why? Why are you like this? You don't have to be like this, and yet you're like this. And all I'm saying is, could we just not Atraxa? I would have way more fun not Atraxing than Atraxing most time. I mean, you know, it depends if you're the Atraxa or the Atraxee, as it were. Because when you're the Atraxa, man, it is good in the hood. It is great. You are feeling awesome. You're on top of the world. Hey, you're on top of the world. Hey, you know. Imagine Dragons, everybody. Imagine Dragons, they kind of almost were the Nickelback of the new generation. Okay, I got land, just not the right ones or whatever. But sure. Goodness. Alright, well, that's a whole thing. I mean, it's another Lord, right? This guy over here, Kahira. So, we're just going to do that, and... Oh, Jesus. We're dead, aren't we? Yeah, we're dead. Oopsie doodles. Instead, we died with our cats. And that's okay. It is fun, though. I mean, the cat deck starts catting. Just like everything's a lord. You know, like... Cats are... It seems very similar to merfolk. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're... It feels like they reached a tipping point that merfolk had a long time ago. But now it's like, oh, wait a minute. Cats are actually awesome? And we've made so many awesome cats that you can have a cat deck? And yeah, you can have a cat deck, for sure. That is a whole thing that you can do. Yep. I'm an almost turning the corner guy. I'll tell you what. Oh, we can bluff having a spell, all right. We can absolutely be bluffing out there. The thing we can do. Thank you guys for hanging out here on this lovely Thursday. It's always a pleasure to play with the cool cards early. And they've been doing a pretty good job. I mean, look at the size of this set. Jesus, it is huge. Kudos to the WotC people, because somebody stayed late many days getting all these cards in the client. Like, it's a lot. Let's try something else, because a lot of people, I'm guessing, are playing limited, right? So what if we just did a little sealed action? Pop open the sealed packs. What do you got for me? Mimic is good. Mimic is strong. Woodland Wanderer, also strong. It's funny, as I recall, they were afraid of this card. They thought this card might be way too good. And it's like, no. You know, 4 mana, 6/6, we could die. You know, like, no, even with Vigilance and Trample, it's just a dork. But yeah, Gideon's great, Progenitor's great, obviously, Garrick's fantastic, Sidisi. We got some really good options here. I'm going to go use the restroom. I will be right back in just a second. Ooh, it returns. Wee. Oakley dokley. We are back. Okay, now. What do we have here? Knightly Valor is strong. 2 mana, 1/2 flyer is interesting with lifelink. Okay. Swift Reckoning's great. Extractor of Sin, Extractor of Flesh. Okay. Interesting. And he sacrificed another permanent. Huh. Weird. For an aura card like Knightly Valor, would be a thing we could go find. Or a bestow card, right? Very cool. Oh, 3 Mizium skin, my favorite. Okay. We've got a nice top end here for blue. The old Scrivener. Stab wound's great. Love that card. The design of this card is just fantastic. Alright, there's a Boundary Lands Ranger. They have plenty of exploit things that can benefit from that, which is nice. Crack on a small fan. Hopefully that doesn't mess too much with the audio. I'll bring the mic forward a little bit to make sure it does not. A Nessian Asp. Stampeding Elk Herd. Okay. That's we got some beef. If we got, I mean, Savage Punch is a Savage Punch. I mean, he's punching a bear, right? He's punching a bear. It's amazing. All these years later, it's still fantastic. Damn, we got some good green white Celestial Charm with 2 Smiters and Unflinching Courage. Like, we definitely want to try to get the Mimic in here, if only splashed a little bit, because it's so strong. Like, Mimic just takes over games all by itself. And we got 2 Celestia Guild Gates, so that's a great start. Okay. I think there's arguments for some white-green. There's arguments for white, green, and blue. Black has some good stuff. Let's see here. Those power to creatures don't control. So, like, turning things into things with hexproof that can't be blocked, which is, this card is dumb. This is Pilgrimage. Being able to ramp. And then 3 for Mrs. Pilgrimage, which is dope. Wanderer is fantastic, as many colors as you can play. You know, I'm not sure how many we can, but, you know, Celestia Charm is fantastic. 3 mana 4/4s, like, are 3 mana 4/4s, so like we want to play all of these cards for sure. For sure. There's a Zendikar Incarnate, which is a fine Magic card. Let's see, we want to run, we have no more of the dual lands, we're all out of the gates. Because if we got, you know, destroy target enchantment, man, there's been a bunch of this 2 mana 2/2 sacks to kill a thing. Kami of the something, I can't remember the Kami that it is from Champions of Kamigawa, was like the first one to ever do that. +2/+2 rebound, not bad. I mean, we're definitely playing that to find it. This card just seems dope. Like, love that. 2 removal spells. Like, we have, I don't think we have enough to pump our dudes enough to play a scout, but we do have to, ones to protect our dudes we want. Definitely playing that, and the Punch, and the Pilgrimage, and the Rhino, and the Wanderer. Probably the Asps, just for some beef and the herd. Let's see. This guy, I don't know, man. Do we care about enchantments? Do we even have enchantments we care about at all? Because other than Unflinching Courage, which is nice, and Alpha Authority, which is also nice. Maybe Knightly Valor is good too, right? So they're going to try to get rid of that. That seems kind of good. Sajiri Shelter is fantastic always. And then let's see here. We need more creatures. So, and then if we just count that, do the magical of the shelter of the Sajiri Shelter as a plains. Then we do that. I don't know if we need 2 islands for that, really. Any other way to splash this, per se? Green, white. I mean, we could probably do Vision in there, maybe just in case. Like, enter the battlefield tapped island that also, if we have blue, we can cast a spell with it. So there's that. 13 creatures. Okay, I mean, you know, one of our spells makes a creature, so that's 14 creatures, which is generally what you want to get up to. Yeah, the Progenitor Mimic is going to be a little rough. Might not be worth it. We might just get rid of it later, but we'll see. Let's give it a shot. I mean, it's sealed, right? So you should have a little bit more time than your average bear to catch up. Hopefully we'll have a match so soon in the world of sealed. As we cross the almost 2-hour mark, we are making our way downtown, walking alone. Something. I can never remember those words. Something we're homebound. We got this. Let's go. If you haven't hit the follow button, you should definitely hit the follow button. If you haven't hit the subscribe or whatever and be a supporter of this channel, boy, I would appreciate it. Let me tell you what. Can use so all the help I can get these days. Alright. Was checking out the snaps. If y'all have been playing Marvel Snap recently, they've been having all sorts of craziness. They've been having a lot of power creep. So they've been not only having a lot of power creep, but also really difficult to get the cards, like getting new content or whatever, any of the new cards they make every single week, without paying an exorbitant amount of money. And like, I think someone did the math, and it was like $100. I think the math they said was like over $200 something a month to keep up. I don't think it's that bad, but I think it's still bad. Like, I can imagine you're probably at least $50 a month in if you want to try to get a full collection and keep a full collection. And that's with playing like every day, all of your dailies and all of the conquest modes and all this other crap. Like, it's a lot. It's a whole thing. Two minutes in, everybody. We can wait a little bit longer, and then we'll try something different. Oh, we found an opponent, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Oh, good. We drew 6 cards. Alright. I say that as we drew the Mimic with no blue, so we kind of sort of drew nothing on that one, but it's a late game card. You know, if and or when we find the blue mana, this card's going to be bananas, and it's going to be great. So, until then. Keening Apparition. Even it was a Keening, even it was a Spirit. Now I got to find out what this is. I got to find out. There is, let's just say Kami. Oh, Kami of Ancient Law. There you go. It was a Kami of Ancient Law. So they're mono red. What is happening? I'm just gonna play some beef and say go. As we do. Play some of that beef. There we go. Smash. Alright. I mean, I can definitely drop giant monsters. They have 5 mountains and played nothing? Okay, well, go ahead and have it be a smiter. I'm going to keep making smiters forever now until you can stop it. Why, do you get the Mizzium Mortar's Overload? Mark? No. And I think that's just death, Broham. Game per. Fire. Yeah, what was that all about? Did you draft or build mono red and sealed? Does sealed play draft players? I don't think so. Oh, are we ready to go? Yeah, we game purring again? No, MTG Monster. Alright. I'm down. I'm be downing to be clowning. Very cool, very cool. Alright, yeah, two smiters on turn 3 and 4. Got all 3 colors of mana because smoothing. Gosh, I tell you what, it is the fact that I hadn't played best of 3 in like literal years, and then like you go play best of 3, it is such a wake up call. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Everyone's hands are bad. You know, everyone's cobbling it together the best they can. You know, and you play best of 1 queues, they're just like, here's all your mana, nice and smooth, the way you like it. Make sure you got at least 3, maybe 4 lands in there every time. You know, like, and here's and check it out. I got a 2-drop, 3-drop, and a 4-drop here. Like, these are no coincidences. But, you know, Woodland Wanderer is a 5/5 Vigilance Trampler. Seems awesome. So I'm good with that. I'm very happy with that. Though, if I drew a Plains, we're playing Gideon. That's for damn sure. But I'm okay with it otherwise. Go on. Yeah, you know, Old Smiter was made to build to defeat the Thoughtseizes of the world, funnily enough. But let's see if they got anything. They don't. They have Evolving Wilds. They have Block With My Face. Oh yeah. Get them. Converge. The convergence is complete. We have the beats and we have the beefs. So much beefy beefs, that beef. Beef, that beef. Okay, alright. I don't know why they didn't use their Evolving Wilds at the end of turn. Maybe they have some landfall, something or other going on. Maybe they just made a mistake. Anything is possible through the power of playing on a preview stream. Because, you know, it's funny, you'll find in the world that there are metagames, right? There are games within the games themselves. And the metagame of preview streams is really unique, right? The metagame is, I mean, the competition is soft, is a way to put it. But the competition's not trying to be hard, right? It gives off what I would describe, you know, and I think Sam Black has said as much, sort of the Gen Con vibe, where it's like, it's generally pretty easy, you know, to get, you know, to win things there. But that's okay. Alright, cool. So how about another Smiter? You good? How about another smite? How about another smite? This guy's uncommon now. Wow. Damn. Smiter was rare. You know, again, we were fighting Thoughtseizes, and sometimes you win. You know, sometimes it was happening. You were fighting Thoughtseizes, and I don't think Liliana was around by the time these guys showed up. It's good against Liliana, right? It made some waves, I think, for a hot minute there in, I don't know, Modern Pioneer, if even Pioneer existed at that point. Huh. That's a big trampling dude, bro. Okay. Well, no one ever got a bad way by making an ally token and saying go.
My strength will carry us.
Gideon, ally of Zendika. And if you come at me, bruh, I will block with everything. Everything. You cannot kill my Gideon, for Gideon is the man. He's the man, the myth, the mystery. If you did not have the pleasure of playing Standard when this guy was in the format, Mother of God, he was better than everything else. It was not remotely close. Like, they talk about Jace the Mind Sculptor, Callblade, blah, blah, blah. Man, Gideon was dumb. Gideon was like, why are you like this? And why did you make this card so stupidly powerful? Because it's an army in a can. It ends games by itself. The 4-mana 5/5 for all intents and purposes. It's just dumb, you know? And I just hate it. Okay. Hero Lena Tower. I think that was also a rare at one point. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a dork. And then make ourselves a big old 4/5. And then we're going to say go. Like, you know, the Knight Ally creature tokens on Vigilance. Whoop-de-poo. Like, that's how you're powering down this card. Like, oh man, they want Gideon to be good. It's definitely one of those situations that you find where they're like, we want to make it good because it's going to be like the star of the set, and sometimes God, they just did that so hard. You know what I mean? Like they cranked it as hard as they could. And here's the part where they're going to do everything in their power to get this stupid Gideon off the table. And I don't blame them, quite frankly. You know, I get it. I totally get it. And if anything, they're probably going to succeed. I'm going to have to get rid of my Gideon here if they both attack it, because there's not great blocks here. I mean, if anything, I'll double block with the Asp and the 2/2 on the 6/6, and then I can Swift Reckoning the hero or whatever. Or they can make a giant mistake and attack with just the 1. I'm okay with that too. Boom. Out they went. Because, you know, you think, well, you're like, wow, dude, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be incredible and awesome. And then nope. And then Gideons. And there you are. Getting Gideon. So then we do this. Oh yeah. And I think we're going to, I guess, Knightly Valor. Alpha Authority is pretty good, but I don't really have a creature to put it on right now. We'll say Influence Courage. That card's really good. And they're at 6, so giving Trample is really important right now. Which is good. Whoopity boopity bop. Pilgrim's Eye. You don't say. Hoorah. Well, there's Knightly Valor. Nothing wrong with that. That is good, clean living right there. Excuse me. Alright, 0303 seems fine. God, and it's a +1 that makes him a 5/5. That's so stupid.
Fight for justice.
You know, just absolutely not necessary under any, you know, context. Yep. Good old man. I love me a Pilgrim's Eye, though. This card is a lovely, wonderful card. Yep. And we smash. Because we smash. The monster smash. We're the monster smash. And yes, I know it's the mash. Alright. Whoop-de-poo. Off you go. Heliod's Pilgrim. Doing work. Yep. There's this guy I can't block anyway, so I can worry about him. Rad. Alright, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this on here. And whoop your butt. Get the butt whooping. Get you now. Get you now. Get you now. Get you now. Go to 1 is a strat, I guess. It's a way to play Magic the Gathering. Because look, man, what's going to happen here is they're going to attack. They can't attack with a knight. I don't know why. I mean, okay, I'm not going to block because I'm not an idiot. But like, you know, because you should never block in those scenarios. I got 25 life. They've got 1. You know what I mean? Like, what am I worried about? And all I gotta do is just keep on swinging. And now they have to double block or they just die. And I'm okay with that too. And if they got a pump spell, which they have for the knight, they probably use it for the satyr. I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea, but they could do it. They did not. Okay. Interesting card. Like, this is one of those cards that, like, I was kind of surprised, honestly. And this was the first Eldraine, so they still had a little bit of hesitation, you know, just not a lot. You know, like I wouldn't have been surprised if Rimnock Knight didn't have the no block restriction. You know what I'm saying? Also, does that only do level 3 mana 3 or greater? Oops. Well, you know what's in my hand, bro. It's not amazing. Okay. Oh, you can't. Alright. That's a fall of the hammer right there. Ended. Let's go. Cooking. Very nice. Yeah, the limited environment is definitely not the most powerful I've played. I definitely think, and this might have been for some, aberrations, the red-green Eldrazi guy or whatever, but Modern Horizons 3 definitely, I think, is a higher power level than this set. Obviously those are cards meant for Modern and blah, 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 which I get, but, just give you some kind of context as, like, what does it feel like when you're playing this format? It's like when you're playing Murders of Karlov Manor, and you're like, I hate everything about what's happening right now. And there are entire mechanics about making things cost more, because that's so much fun. And making things harder to target, because that's also so much fun. And then a lot of words spent so that you can negate the stuff that makes it cost more. Like making removal spells uncounterable or whatever. So it ignores ward. It's like, oh my god. It's weird. It's funny, like, because something has to be the worst, right? Something has to, not hit on every cylinder or whatever. But, like, they wanted to make a murder mystery set. And there are no mysteries to be solved, quote unquote, in the gameplay, other than who's that girl, who's that face down creature or whatever. But, like, you figure, you would think and or figure that they would try to do some sort of, like, guess the card, or have this thing, the whole case thing it was just like weird sagas, not great. If I get to untap with this Asp, he's going bananas with the authority. Like, once you get an Alpha Authority and Courage, like, dude, it's over. Like, it's Jover. It's not even close. So yeah, let's see if we can get to 5 mana and not die. Or the Elk, it doesn't matter. Anything that's going to have Alpha Authority and Unflinching Courage is probably going to beat the hell out of everything else. So that's just good, clean living. That's just magic as Garfield intended. Okay, so we got 3 colors in the black. There's Predation. I hate you so much. Hate so much. Like, I would take the Courage. I think the Courage is the best thing to take here, because you're going to be in deep poop. Maybe because they can't take the Authority, they can't take the Savage Punch. They can only take one of those 3 cards, and those 2 creatures are kind of interchangeable in many ways. But the Courage is going to be the thing that defeats this person dead. So either they've got some enchantment removal, or they're just trying to get rid of threats. So my guess is they have some enchantment removal, probably for Alpha Authority, obviously first, because that's what you should put on there first. But still, I'm going to kick your butt, because that's what we're doing here, and I'm ready to get my elk herd out, and it's going to be great. And we're going to have fun, and we're going to have pizza parties, and we're going to sing songs, and we're going to get down, and we'll play some Prince albums, We'll do it. Cool. Love that. Alright, so there's our Enter the Battlefield tap planes, as we say go. Oh my goodness. Cracking the 2-hour and 10-minute mark as we do. Gore Clan Rampagers rocking. Hey, I see you haven't asked, and I also Alpha Authority does not only gives the thing. My concern is they're going to be able to kill. So I can do Smiter and then Reckoning the 4/4. Because then that lets me go next turn Authority into Courage. And that gives me a 6/6. Hexproof, Trample, Lifelink. And that feels pretty good. So they got a way to kill that one. Take 4. They've got, if they get, they'll need more mana than that. And that, we'll keep the island back for the mystery. And it doesn't matter. I'm all tapped out. Who cares? But yeah, this is going to be fantastic. Oh, they're in big trouble, because they would have killed that 5/5 if they could have, but they didn't. So how about that? You better have something. Dang it. That's okay. You know why? Because we're getting that Alpha Authority back, y'all. We're doing it. Dang it, Wild Slash. Doesn't matter. Still getting it back. Alright, so A, they know our whole hand. B, we're taking 5 a turn. C, almost any creature would be fantastic right now. Like, Gideon would be dope. Like, anything would be really nice right about this second. They got 1, so the Satyr, the 1, 2, 3, so they got 6 mana total. That's 7 for the Asp to Monstrosity. Then they go up to 8, and that's really scary. That's a 2-turn clock, if they have it, but they don't seem to have it. So, there's that. Y'all are just joining me here. We are doing this preview stream thing. We are fully, we're not sponsoring on this stream at this moment. Unflinching courage of your own, huh? I see what you did there. And I hate it. Really? God. I mean, this is the best I can do. And then it's over. And I'm dead. I had the Mondos. I also had the combos. But between the two, betwixt, if you will, was I couldn't keep up with their removal and or their threats. And that makes me so sad. But I was 2-0, so, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I think I was talking earlier about the meta, you know, right? The meta of the preview stream is its own unique little bird. Particularly like the new sets, not even like sort of these reprint sets or whatever. But like when you play the new stuff and people are trying the new decks, well, everything seems, you know, fun and easy and cool and whatever. And this hand seems great too. You know, Pegasus into Smiter, okay. Pilgrim into getting the green white damage or whatever. Excuse me. Ooh, do I want to get the blue here? I don't think so. We have to hit our marks here. I'll hold on to a Progenitor Mimic for a while if I have to. Seems good. Let's go. 1/2 flying lifelink for 2 mana. Again, another one of those, like, you know, stat lines where there's a point in time around 2015 where you could not do that. Oh, also nice draw on the island. Just natural eye. Getcha. Alright, now we provide the beef. The beef. You cannot essence scatter that. And hell, Smiter being an uncommon is great, you know? Like, I had to burn 4 rare wild cards at some point, or I think I drafted them or something. Scab-Clan Berserker. This creature deals common damage to the player was not renowned. And I cast non-creature spell. If it's renowned, does 2 damage. Okay, that's cool. Seems, you know, cool story, bro. Fine. Alright, so we'll play this. And we will smash. Would like de-smashify. Alright, let's go. Yep. I mean, we could probably put this on the 1/2, the Alpha Authority. Kind of funny. But, like, it's too silly. Valor's probably better, but I don't have the mana. I mean, I do if I play the Shelter or whatever. But, like, I think the Valor might be the best one. Because, like, you know, Valor on Smiter, 6/6 Vigilance, whatever, you know? Scab-Clan Berserker. So this is like a red-blue deck that had, like, the Guild Gate or whatever in it. Probably splashing something weird. Maybe it's a 3-color deck. I don't know. Oh, Super Twiddle. Let's go. Super Twiddle. And now it is ciphered upon it. Ciphered. And Renown. Renown's got the cutest little icon. This is one of those little icons. You'll just... It's so rare. Like, it's really actually rare to see this. Hey, look. Oh, we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna tap the stuff. Oh, snap. It's gonna be great. Oh, that feels good. I think we play it safe here. I'll take 2. I'll do a 6-point swing, so you go. Seems good. Yeah, that 3/4 lifelink vigilance. That's going to be a little tough. A little toughies. Okay. Good old Salundi. Yeah, I'll take it. Nice. And you can get out. You got me. Bye. Kapow. Kapow. Cannot control me. See what's going on up in here. Human token 2169. Tell you what, we played some human tokens today with various amounts of success. So, okay. Bill Gates fine. Excuse me. I think we double smash here. I think we just smash all in. You want to take 6? I don't think so. Sure. Blue, thanks. Thanks. Yep. Oh, that'll do it. Where would you like it to go? Where would you like it to go? You're at 5 and I'm at 21. You're super dead, bro. You know. Can't understand. Ooh, okay. Well, it doesn't really matter, but sure. Oh, man, I guess I'll take 2 for that. You did, bitch. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll attack for 5. You gotta block something. I'm at 22. Lordy. Well, Knightly Valor on the Pegasus was, I believe, the correct call. Yep. And you did. You're so dead. You're so dead. Get wrecked. Oh. Today, in playing some Sealed, Pioneer Masters. Play some Sealed. Maybe see if we can go get play another round of that super fun kitty cat deck. That was super fun. We'll see if it's competitive. I think one of the problems we just kept running into people who just wrecked us entirely. Dr. Ruckus, you want to bring the Ruckus? You bring Dr. Ruckus. Mr. Ruckus, his father. Okay. Yeah, this all sounds lovely. Oh man, these are so rad. I love this so much. Like, I've got the space ones, and I'll probably just keep the space ones, but these are super cool. Like the Clue versions. I like this a lot. Crappy. Awesome. And like this Sky Knight Squire, like, come on, this is so cool. This is one of the coolest, like, treatments. I love it. Yep, and then we picked it up. That's right, that Sacred Cat's gonna get in there. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, okay. Alright. Smash. Shall we? Big smashification. Don't think so. Play out our Sky Knight Squire. It's so cool. I love it so much. We're gonna bonk. Bramaz or Arabo? Because, like, Arabo's really good. He's very strong. Oh, you got me, buddy. You got me and then some. I think you'll play the Arabo. I think. It's about to get cray-cray up in here. Uh-oh. Roll. Roll, Ray. Your humans deck cannot keep up with my cat deck, bruh. You want to see what Typal really looks like these days? You want to pick a creature type and kick some butt? Okay, because Feline Sovereign still exists. Exists. Because it do. Because it do, and it's gonna be cray, because it do. Because it do. Oh my god, it's gonna be cray. Oh, you get a tap, because we don't want to do that. Sovereign. Oh, snap. Roll. Who's the beatdown? Truly, who is the beatdown? Who would you say is the beatdown? What would you say you do here? Because just knocked you to 4, got 5 in the air, and you just roboed with the Brutal Barbara. Okay. No doubt about it. You're helping out. You're working on it. I mean, do what you want, bro. I mean, the world is your little human oyster. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. Well, let's see here. First things first, we attack for 4. What would you like to do? What would you say you do here? Oh, you gonna give me back my dude, bro? And my big pal friend? Bruh. Oh, dang it. That sucks. That's okay. Not a big deal. I wasn't expecting them to give me both back. That was weird. Sure. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But what does matter is the king. Give it up for the king, baby. Give me that king. Give me that king. Oh, snap. We're going to embalm him. And then we're going to play another copy. Oh my god, let's go. We got kitties for days, bruh. Got them kitties for the days. Them kitties for the days. Oh yeah, and if I get a land, if I get a land, bruh, Kahira comes out. And then it gets real scary. Do know you are at 4. You are not the beatdown. I don't know who convinced you of doing the beating things, but you are not it. There you go. Mr. Ruckus knows better. my Savannah line. My 1 minute 3-2, and it's a go. As I'm about to pump my team a second time. Yep. Oh, there's a Mutavault. I like a Mutavault. Oh, okay. Well, they all went that way. That's not great. That's great, but that's not great. I don't really like where that's going, because if they split, if they turn over, they exile 3 more freaking cards. Like, the hell? I don't even remember. I don't remember what this thing uses as removal. Oh god, a Luminarch Aspirant too. Oh god, this is gonna get gross. This is gonna get really gross. Like we gotta kill those two. Oh Jesus. Yep. And there went my whole plan. So there's that. And I'm in the deep trubs. I'm curious if I have literally any way to interact with them. Let me see if I can find the deck. Yep. Pioneer. And white. They just called it white green. Yeah, I've got nothing right now. I have no way beyond combat to interact with this person. Even my sideboard would have nothing. I would have nothing to interact with this person. Okay. Am I dead? I'm dead, aren't I? I'm gonna have to block here. And here. Oh, that pro white. Oh, I'm dead. I was looking for the stupid deck list, which I did find, and I will put into the chat, and you guys can check it out if you'd like. I thought it was rad. But let's take a look over here on YouTube. Bingo bango. So yeah, if you want to check out that deck list, it's neat. It unfortunately does not really interact with your opponent. So if you are doing that, you're gonna have a bad time. That said, we do have a green, white, blue seal deck that was lots of fun. Let's see if we can run that back for a minute. I mean, I guess you could call it blue. I got Progenitor Mimic and like an island and that double-sided kind of play tap island thing. That's it. Geek for all. Not a planes to be found. They are on the play. I don't draw a planes and it's over, but you know what? We're here to have fun. Here to do stuff. We got land spells. We got so many opportunities to draw a planes, and I didn't, of course. I drew a forest. So, yeah. And of course, oh, look at that. Look at that ultimate. Look at that sweet, sweet draw. Just like we drew it up. Yeah. Those are some of my favorites, right? Those are the ones you're just like, okay. You're going to be here, and you're just going to draw, you know, perfect as you do. What's a Liliana Heretical Healer doing there? Okay. Alright, make it 2/2 if she dies. Whatever non-token creature you control dies. Okay. That's fine, too. Seems good. Let's give them a target for whatever removal spell they've got. And then kill that and let the Pegasus wear the courage. That would be great. I would love that. That would be very demure. That would be very mindful. As the children like to go on about. Ooh, cool. That's a big boy. Alright. Well, there is my 5th mana, which is good. I don't know if they got removal. I think they would have spent it if they had it. And I can get this back with Lotus Eye if they kill it, so I'm okay with that. Like, already had the lifelink. Like, we could put it on the Smiter, but they would have probably traded it, or at least just let this die to flip Liliana. And nobody wants Liliana flipped. Who needs that in their life? Each player discards a card. Yada yada yada. You're gonna get the Mystics for the Asp. That's on you, buddy. The Asp was coming down next turn, so might want to think about it. Give it some thinky thoughts. Okay. Let's see. 8 or more cards, which we don't. I will block with my face. Oh yeah. Oh, this is pretty much game over. There you go. That is a hex-proofed flying trampler. And unless you attack with Liliana, I ain't blocking nothing. I ain't blocking squat. Lockstone Smiter uncommon. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, drew the best removal spell. Still can't beat this guy. Sure. Does this get back anything? No. So 3/2. It does have prowess. That does count for quite a bit. Is like an exile? Yes, I exile if he attacks with Goreclaw. You got it. Drew like a champion. Drew like a champion. Drew like a champion. Let's go. Bingo bango. Alright. Seed Guardian. What the hell does that do? Creature cards in the old graveyard. How many creature cards you got in the graveyard? 0? Alright, cool. Yep. I mean, I was gaining 3 life. That don't hurt my feelings, man. We got a big old boy who gets monstrosity. But counter turns into an 8 and 9. Oh snap! Yeah, I don't think so, bro. Ooh, another one. There we go. Get that Knightly Valor on it. Oh, yeah. We build a monster. We build a monster. That don't even have tap to attack. Don't even have tap to attack. Right, oh yeah. So this girl goes up to 5, so that means I can kill her next turn if I'm afraid or whatever.
I do hope you make
Turn on a non-legendary creature card with mana value X in the graveyard of the battlefield, which they have none that they can target. So I made a 1/1, so that sucked. This person is in the poop. They're in the big time scary poop. That's 6, 7, 8 damage total. So if I draw a land, my Nessian Asp gets to an 8, 9, and they cannot deal 9 until they could just now. Let's do it all you want, Broham.
You get used to the smell.
So, but if they block with everything and I kill the rogues and the 2/2 token, probably okay with it. And I have trample. So, about it. Okay. Yeah, I think we just attack them. Like, what do I get back? A Seed Guardian? I guess it's got reach. Like, I don't want to do that. Because they either kill it or... Oh, wow. You got it, dude.
Fine, I'll leave.
Fine, I'll leave. Alright. It's a geek for all. It's a geek for all. It's a geek for all. What you gonna do with an ass? You kicking that asp, you know what I'm saying? Oh, snap. Kick asp. Let's go. Shall we? Sure. Boom! We be shaking the room. Boom, boom, boom. And a zone. Nemesis of Mortals. Okie dokie. Are you really going to attack with something? I think so. Today in, I did not think so. Alright. Yeah, we just put the squeeze, dude. Like, they're going to kill my 8-9 if I attack with it. I can't attack with my 4-4. They took 5 to the dome. Tell you what, man, Alpha Authority, God. It can't be blocked by more than one creature. Jeez, it's just such a monster beating. Card just like, it did not get any sort of love or attention when it first showed up. No one gave this any credence whatsoever. And it's like, yeah, this card's stupid. Sure, dude. Hit me for 10. I don't care. You got me. Good game. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, it turns out good enchantments and good creatures and all that stuff. And that 1/2 flying lifelink, man. Coming through in the clutch. Like a champion. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we are rounding out down here towards 3? There's a question mark. Desert Nomad 34. Not something I really want to discuss at the moment. But yeah. It happened. It's happening. If you do know of anyone who is looking for someone with my skills, please let me know. Send an email to eErwin, EERWIN. Yes, I got my email address over 20 years ago. So it's 5 letters. EERWIN@gmail.com is my email address. And you can send all leads there. I've got resumes. I've got portfolios. I've got stuff and things that says I can help kick butt in marketing. I could even do some IT stuff. Like, you know, all things that get people excited, stuff like event planning and whatnot. And it does not have to be in the gaming space. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not important to me. I'm not like, I have to work on magic things. Like, whatever, dude. You know? Like, you know, and some part of it is obviously, you know, for myself, but really it's basically my kids, you know? So I can make sure they have insurance and things. All right. Guildgate go. And if you can't do those things, feel free to ship that Patreon. Patreon.com/MagicMikes. Or subscribe on Twitch. And if you can't do that, ship a link. You know what I mean? Tell people that I exist. And if you can't do that, and that's okay, then chit chat in the chat. Because that makes me feel like I'm not alone. Undead Butler. Okay, Miss Cutter Hydra. Sure. Angler, sure. Let's get out the true MVP, the Sungrace Pegasus. So that's a whole thing. Damn you, stab wound. How dare you? But that's okay. Nothing's gonna happen there. I'll say go. Because Swift Reckoning that Undead Butler is just gonna bring me more problems. Probably a Hydra, I'm guessing. Like, they clearly have... Oh boy, Nemesis Immortals. Alright, so that's why you hold out that stuff. Let's go ahead and put that in play tapped. So we can play our Asp next turn. And we're going to get our Asp kicked over here real quickly. 1, 2, 3 creatures. So that turns us into 6 mana Monstrosity 5. So at least we're only going to get 10'd by the Nemesis. Oh my face! I blocked with it. Oh god, my face! Yep, there's the Hydra. That's a big old stinking Hydra right there. There's not much else I can do. Now, a Hydra for 4 is fine. Totally okay with that. Because I have a 4/5 Asp right here. In fact, I got 2 of them. It also doesn't have haste, which is nice. It's just a hasty. What? It does have haste. Never mind. I lied. Why did you not? See, people make mistakes. That's okay. All right, we got our Asp situation. Asp situation. No. And then my face takes 5. Oh, almost said 4, but it's not. Oh, so close. Did we get back anything? Nope, we get back nothing. I mean, I think the best thing to do is just run it out. Cross our fingers. We really, really need them to not have anything right now. You need to have not much. Like, play a Dork or something. Perfect. And Tuco Husk is in this set? And Tuco Husk is in this set. Hell, I didn't know that. I'm constantly getting surprised. Alright. They have they have a couple green mana, but I don't think... Let's do this. Can I Alpha Authority the Asp? The coast is clear. I mean, sack it all you like. Doesn't matter. This is where we start to rebuild. The nightly night honor or whatever, the enchantment, that would be the best thing we could probably get right here. That's not great, but we do have an Asp. That dude's probably gonna do a lot of damage to him, because I'm gonna be able to block that thing all day. And Hexproof is gonna keep it that way. Never mind. Lol. What would you like to do? Who you getting back, bruh? And Tuco Husk does solve some problems with creatures like that. I mean, okay. I don't know about y'all, but I'm chum blogging. I'm chum blogging like a champion. El Champione. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, so what are they going to do? Next turn, they're going to play that for 5 mana, which they already have. They're going to sack probably both to the Nantuko Husk. They can only attack with both of them. you know, at best they can't kill this thing. The problem is if I don't. I think it has to go this way. Like, he's gonna play the thing, I'm gonna do the stuff, I'm gonna block the husk, I'm gonna take 5. Untap. Kinda sorta get back control, kinda sorta. Sure. Well, there goes the Lotus Eye Mystics. I'm okay with that. Okay, well, we'll go and go Monstrosity then. And also, it's a non-token, so she doesn't even trigger. So, like, okay. That kind of dumb. Can I get back anything? I can get back nothing. I can Savage Punch Liliana out here. Even better. Can't get back anything but their body. I'll go with that. For me. Whoopie doopie doopie doo. Hey, you got one of those. I got one of those. Well, son of a bit. Must freaking be, dude. Get a card coming and going. Jeez. Ladies and gentlemen. This is why we splash. This is why we splash. Oh my god, anything on the field? Get out. Oh my god. Get out. Bruh. Regenerative Mimic is nuts. I thought it was just your stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, they're like, please God, can I kill that demon right now? Because it's going to be a serious problem. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, snap. Boys and girls. I just want y'all to recognize what's happening here in our lives. This is what's called the turnaround. We are turning it
Gods
around.
bless us in our righteous cause. I am blessed.
Oh
by
yeah.
God.
This is the sealed turnaround that we have been waiting for. Oh my god. I make free demons every turn. You understand what that means. And if you don't, they're gonna. Oh, snap. Yeah, you better start doing something, dude, because it's going to get real ugly. It's going to get real ugly. Because we start to attack
Let me
now.
turn the tide of battle.
We start to get all smashy. You got it, dude. Whee! What you got? You gonna make a big old dork? Yeah, 7-7. Good for you. High five. Meanwhile, my Gideon's gonna start doing really stupid Gideon things. Go for it. Yep. Free demon every turn. Jesus mother. Yup.
Seize this day.
Meanwhile, attacking for 12. Arguably could have attacked for 1,000,000 or whatever, but I'm okay with this. That's okay. I don't know if I have two basic four. I got two. Two. Feels good. Alright, go ahead. Progenitor Mimic will save your butt in ways that is not cruel, not very unusual, but we out here, y'all, we out here progenitoring our Mimic, and it is a sight to behold. Let's put it that way. Sure. You did it, bro. A little late, but you did it. Because all you drew was that. Okay. Well, I'll block with that and that. And because I don't care, that. There you go. What would you like to do? Who is your daddy and what does he do? That's all I'm saying. You did it. Problem is, a little late. Oakley Dokley. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures. And that's just good old fashioned math.
I can do this.
And I think we got to smash. And we did it, everybody. We're doers. That was very scary. That was, man, we were absolutely against the wall on that one. But, you know, that's the way Magic goes. You play to your outs. You play the best you can. You hope to God it works out. Sometimes it does. Most times, well, about half the time it don't. But hey, that's Magic. Let's go. You know, it's so funny. Like, the best in the world, the best who ever played the game, have like, what, a 55% win rate or something? Maybe 58 if it's really dumb. But, like, even then, you know, that means still 4+ out of 10 games you're going to lose. So, in order to get good, you gotta get comfortable with losing, because you're going to do it a lot. But I think what I found in terms of, like, what's the difference between a standard, you know, Magic player and a, like, killer Pro Tour winner Magic player, it's that the regular, you know, the bad player, quote unquote, or the not very good player, will concede games that they could have potentially come back in, or won't look or try their best to find the path to win the games they're in. And I think you'll find that, and that's why I'm so fascinated when I watch, like, Pro Tour matches, is because those are the places you'll see when players start, like, playing weird, like, they'll just do stuff, you know what I mean? They won't attack with all their creatures when they could or whatever. And you're like, why do they do that? It's because they're playing around X, Y, and Z. It's because they want to draw, you know, so-and-so. It's because, you know, they know you have something in the sideboard or whatever. And there's just a whole incredible decision tree down there. And it's and what's, you know, wild and what's tough about it is trying to explain that. Like, you know, when you talk to John Finkel, he cannot tell you how he plays Magic. He can't tell you why he makes the decisions he does in certain, you know, areas or whatever, in a way that you can kind of grok it, if that makes sense, because he's just incredible what he does, and he's like, I did this because it was the right decision, you know what I mean, like one of those, and you're like, yeah, but why, you know, and they're like, well, because, you know, that was the right thing, and I found, and there's some who can really good at explaining that. Hydra Chapin, for example, was really good at explaining how, you know, how this works, and why you should, you know, understand this is good, and yada yada yada. There's the Rabble Master. Okay, draw 2 cards. Okay, that's fine. Gideon comes out next turn. I should probably just kill the Rabble Master though, which sucks. That kind of is what it is. Jesus. Beats and McGeats. You are Beatson McGeatson over here. That's still 6. Jesus. That's death. Is that death? That is 100% death. Newmont the Nummy, I swear to God. Bruh. You beat me ugly. That was gross. Jesus. Someone call the cops. There's been a murder. It was my face. Oh, David S. David S. Davida. Inagata Davida. Okay. Yeah, this is doable. It's a little slow. It needs white mana, obviously. Nissus isn't going to get white mana. We do have 3 mana. We are on the magical draw, which is always appreciated, I guess. Alright, I'm going to saloon the aisle that. At the very least, we're going to get to play Stampede and Elkert on turn 4. That's about all we got right now. I mean, I'll take it. Like, ideally, we're going to draw planes. We draw planes here, we play Smiter. Hopefully that's good enough. I don't know. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser, as it were. Rocking and rolling through here. And if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing a Pioneer preview stream for Pioneer Masters. This is a sealed event that we're playing in right now. Well, poop. I guess white mana delayed is better than no white mana at all. So we're okay with that. Yoink. Like, Smiter Unflinching Courage is like, you better have removal. And ideally, we'll get to play Smiter, and they'll kill it with their best removal spell, and then we'll do Smiter into Unflinching Courage, and the game is over. They are black and red, basically, and that means they should have a lot of removal, and that's always scary. Alpha Authority obviously helps out quite a bit, but interesting. 2-4. Smites. Let's see. Now this is the part where they use a good removal spell to kill it. And then next turn, I'll play another one, and they'll probably use their last removal spell to kill it. And then I'll play the Elk Herd, and ideally, I won't be totally dead by then. We must make them have it. Okay. Well, that second one's really going to kick them in the balls, isn't it? Like, if we draw planes, maybe we do Reckoning Smiter, but I don't know if I want to use a Swift Reckoning on a 2-4. Like, that card sucks. That card's not very good. That's a good card. I'll use Swift Reckoning on that. Huh. I think we do Elkert here because In a world of Smiter, they arguably don't have to kill it. They could just not attack with this, attack with a 4/5, maybe use its ability or whatever later. But like with an Elk Herd, it can kill the 4/5, so they're going to try to get rid of it if they got a riddle spell. And if they don't, it's unflinching beatdown time. I'm guessing they might have something. You know, this is the Obnixilis, whatever. Again, I think if they had it, they would do it. Why are you attacking me with this? Make them have it. What you got? There's no free damage at the damage store. Sure. Oh, you're in big trouble now. Boulder Salvo? That's fine. That is totally cool. Alright, we can do this and Smiter. Do this and Pilgrim. I think we'll do this and Smiter. Take the door. We can gain all that back. Cruelty, okay. That's alright. Cool. That's a good draw. I'm gonna die. And you want to go find a Valor. I still have clear shot mana. They have 3 damage over here. Alpha Authority sure looks good. I think we gotta go for the Valor though. Much as I hate to do it. Now, if they attack with both, it's gonna be a bad day if that is not good removal right there. Okay. Is that 2? Got 2? Damn. Oh, that sucks. That sucks really bad. Going this here to here. Here to here. Take 4. Live on the edge. This was so close. God. Alright, I think we did it. I think we pulled out.
I'll burn even hotter.
We certainly have the advantage now. Knightly Valor. Yeah, thanks. You're welcome. Yeah. Knightly Valor was 100% the right call. Extractor is super dope. And now I can protect it forever and ever. And you have lost the game. I know you don't know that yet, and it's okay that you don't know that, but you have 100% lost the game. It is okay that you don't know how badly it's done, but it's done. Oh, God. It's over in so many horrible ways. So many. Sure. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 13 kill you. Whew! Lordy. We'll talk about some Matrix-esque, you know, dodging the bullets crap over here. God almighty. Pulling them back from the brink. From the absolute Brinkosaurus. Whew! That game was crazy. But you know what? We got there. And we're about to 7-win this Pioneer Masters sealed event, man. It was last game. Progenitor Mimic was the bomb. My God. And literally the bomb. That card is unbelievable. That card is crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's cool. Like, this is honestly, this feels very classic limited format in many ways, but a good limited format. You know, like, there's nothing here that I'm just like, this sucks, or I'm unhappy about the heroic or whatever. You know, heroic's still fine. Cards are decent. The power level doesn't seem nuts or nothing. Like, Ob Nixilis Cruelty is one of the best removal spells ever printed, but it's kind of the tip top, right? One day they'll do -6, you know, but they'll try to keep that day staved off for as long as they can. They'd rather reprint the, you know, 3 mana -5 exile as maybe 2 or 3 different names before they get around to doing the one that's better. You know, but it just, you know, that's just one of the, you know, every time they hit that kind of next power level jump, every time they move that number, you know, from 1 mana to 2 mana or all whatever, you know, the difference between 6 and 7 is enormous, you know. Oh, we're back. All right, well, we can do this again. We can do this one more time. We can rock and we can roll. Old Vita. Me and DeVita, we can rock it. Okay, here we go. What you got? Guild Gate. I got a Forest and Seiko. Woodland Warrior. What the Woodland Wanderer as a 4/4 Vigilance Trample is still fine, right? I'm not mad at that. I'm not upset at what's going on there. All right, it's got landfall. All right, cool. Oh, and I'm gonna block it. I'm gonna block it so hard. You're gonna be like, he ain't gonna block it, is he? Oh god, he's dead. And smash. And I should probably just go ahead and get rid of that thing before stupid crap happens. Because next turn I get to untap and play Wanderer, and isn't that lovely? And we're also, you know, almost to Delirium already, which is good too. Happy about that. I can add the land when it enters the battlefield because you can sack a permanent, which is so dope. That's fantastic. Okay. That's a thing you can do. Oh boy, you're gonna hate that pro black when you block it next turn. You're like, this is ridiculous. Chat disconnected. YouTube, what is happening, bro? What is going on? And we're back. All right, fantastic. Follow the hammer. All right, that's okay. That's okay too. I ain't mad at you. Maybe a little, not a lot. Attack with the death touch. Goblin Heel Cutter. Oh, okay. Well, that card's really good. Because that basically negates this entire play. But I also have a 4/5, so like, cool. And they're going to attack with it, which means I get to Wrecking It next turn, so that's cool too. I'll say I ain't blocking. I mean, I can't block anything, but I wouldn't block that touch guy anyway. Okay. Not bestowing it. That's a whole thing. Well, we gotta kill that stupid thing. I don't think we make it if that thing exists. And I guess we give up the shelter so we can block the menace guy. And no attacks. Gonna attack for 1. Or you can trade a token. The choice is yours. Choose wisely. We have creature sorcery land. If we get this in the yard, that'd be pretty good too. That would finish it up. At the beginning of my upkeep, so I can't catch the timing. That is unfortunate. What would you like to do here? Davide? I don't know how you say that. I'm too southern for all that. We're just hanging out, having a good time in our magical world of magicalness. Goodness. Any time today. Anytime. Okay, that's cool too. Were you thinking I was going to block with it or something? I guess afraid of it, you know, or whatever, but okay. Like, this was not a secret. You're tapped out. This goes nowhere. Okay. Whew. Awesome. And this is when we mess you up. Here we go. Are you ready? Y'all ready for this? It also makes delirium, but it doesn't matter now. But in some universe, it would have. So now you have a removal spell. No. For now, you have the sadness. You have what's described as the big sad. And so where the tears go that way, and you're like, no, and I have no enchantments except for that one. So I think it's probably better just to keep the mystics back. Like 3/2 is whatever. I'd rather get back the unflinching courage if they draw something. They have one more turn of being a doormat. I mean, arguably, you know, if you have the mystics out there, next turn, if I were to swing with both, they would have to block the mystics or they would die, right? But I don't know. There's, you know, at some point when you deal with at least a higher, you know, average, I could argue higher than average power format, which what even does that even mean these days? It would have been over, but whatever. What you got? Okay, with a clear shot, I think it's worth it at this point. This means if they draw something, they're still dead. If they draw a removal spell, I still have a way to get rid of this guy and kill him. A whole variety of fantastic reasons to play the Lotus Eye, I think. Okay. Wow. Sure, dude. I mean, you can kill the Mystics if you'd like. Sure. I mean, you're still dead to trample. You're also still dead to this clear shot, but sure. Gonna be rocking the shore shot. Oh, snap. Oh, wow. That's incredible. And it's over. It is so over. The game completes. And that's how we get to 7 wins in a sealed queue. Ladies and gentlemen, goodness gracious. Yes! And we get all these prizes that mean absolutely nothing. But we're here for the gameplay, y'all. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. It's why we're here. Can we get in draft queue? Are y'all drafting all up in his business? There's 3 other people right now in that draft queue. We could use some more. We could use some more. That's all I'm saying. Goodness. Oh goodness. We have the ability to draft Pioneer Masters. Or we can go placement constructed. You know, that's a whole thing that you could do. But we are getting more drafters in here. We're getting so close. Okie dokie. today in Magic Pioneer Masters waiting rooms. We get to chill. We get to chill so much. It's great, isn't it? Isn't it? I, for one, am just loving this queue experience as we wait for 3 more people in the preview event who have not already drafted and or haven't drafted yet, or have finished their draft and want to draft again. Dear God, make me a drafter so I can draft with a whole big table full of people. And we can do this and we can experience this and it's going to be great. Do I disconnect? Don't know. Fighting feelings. Yep. 3, 4, 5. Oh, Suchi. Davide Suchi's in there. We can get it done. 5 of 8 in a world fraught with deception. Oh, 6 of 8. Oakley dokley as we hang out in the stream. Oh, 7 of 8. 1 more, we can do it. Uno Moss, if you will. Because what we need to do right now is to draft a deck that does something stupid. Now, the first time we drafted, we got Soulflare, the stupid 5, or the Chromanicore. We got that, and we pulled that off in the first game, and that was silly. And then it never happened again. And we went like 4 and 3 or something. 3 and 3. I don't know. We didn't do great. It went okay, you know. It went meh. And I'm over here like, what if it didn't go meh? What if it went great? Right? What if it went dope? That would be lovely. Oh my God. We're gonna be hanging out. Oh my God, we did it. Oh baby. 8 people were found. Let's go. Woo! Alright, so many human tokens. So many. Alright, Aetherling is our rare. Aetherling is dope. It's a very hard creature to kill. We played blue last time. We played green-white in the seal because we had 2 of this guy, which was stupid. That's always like a weird card. I mean, it's for heroic triggers or whatever. But I think Aetherling's probably the safest pick. Because, I mean, Audacity's great. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, whatever. Smiter's fun. Jessian Thief is very good, you know. But this is a better card than that. And it's extreme. Like, if you untap with Aetherling, it's extremely hard to deal with this guy. It just does really stupid crap all the time. And was literally, you know, designed to be a finisher in a control type matchup. Where, you know, you dodge all the removal, or you exile him, and then you do a wrath, you know. Like at the beginning of the owners begin the next end step, so at the end of their turn, you exile him, and then you wrath, and then he comes back. It's really annoying. Can crush you quite hard. There's a Wild Slash. And blue-red did seem kind of spicy. Kind of spicy. And green-blue, does green-blue ever work? Has green-blue in the history of time? God, I think it was pretty good in Strixhaven. Blue-red was also pretty good in Strixhaven. That was a set where they're like, we're going to make all the bad archetypes great, you know? But I think we'll try it out. And maybe we won't go Adeline at all. Crumble to dust. Exile target non-basic land. And it doesn't matter because it's not going to happen. If a caster or player casts a spell, it's not their turn. Piss all over their plans. There's a Boulder Salvo. There's a Cloudfin Raptor, which we talked about. I love me a Boulder Salvo, right? I appreciate that. Cloudfin Raptor is a fantastic one-drop. I think we want to Raptor it. I regret not taking the Raptors. I also really enjoy when you have the double Raptor draw, and that can just start going nuts. So we'll see. I value it a lot higher than that. Cool. Let's bounce over here to our YouTube friends. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on any platform you happen to be watching me on right now. This is super cool. There's another Raptor. We just talked about it. There's their Salvo, which we also talked about. Like, I love me a Raptor, but it gets really hard to turn down good removal twice. Like, I turned it around once because it was really good, you know, it was a really good aggro guy. And it's a very scary card. You know, the Boulder Salvo, then you think to yourself, okay, if I don't pick the Salvo, can it wheel? I think there's a higher possibility that Salvo wheels before Raptor does. And that's why I want to take the Raptor. And one could argue I should have taken the Manicore, but I don't know. That Manicore was never that good back in, like, what was it, Amonkhet or something? And I don't know. It's not something I'm like, oh, damn, I got a rare. Like, I don't think so. Like, I think you just rather have Cloudfin Raptors on turn 1, and this helps me do that more reliably, which is lovely. Okay, here. Now, I don't think we're tied to red yet. You know, I think we can still look at black cards or white cards even, and see what's out there. Like, Knightly Valor is a damn good Magic card, and these are not incredible. Like, this has new art, doesn't it? It has new art. I guess this has new art. I don't even remember this as a card. Was this in Cons or something? Maybe Fate Reforged, I don't know. But, like, the best card here is arguably Knightly Valor. Baleful Eidolon, also very strong. Very good card. But Valor's pretty strong. And Blue-White Flyers is always a thing. And there's another Valor, which is nice. A lot of green here. I think we're going to take our 2-mana 2/1 flyer, which Raptor into Zephyr Winder is good clean living. Don't know. I don't know if we're white or red at this point as the second color. I feel like we're pretty good in blue. But, you know, that changes as things go. As we wait here for pick number 7. Brood Monitor. Brood Monitor is a Magic card. There's the Mystics, which do get back the Knightly Valor and whatnot, as we know. There's the Guildgate. Pilgrim's Eye is always, like, good. I'm never mad at this card, like, ever. Like, how could you be mad at a card that is a great chump blocker, even has evasion, because we can chump the evasion stuff too. Call the Gatewatch. This card is so bad. It hurt my soul how bad that card was. I mean, if I do red, white, blue, Emissary is good. Like, this is not a bad card. I do have Pilgrim's Eye to splash if I want to. Whew. And there is an Akoum Warrior, which helps out my red splash. And this guy is really strong. Like, that guy's kind of nuts. Bestow for 7 is so much. And like we will always play this if we're playing red. So throw in here. Don't like turning down the smiter. A lot of good white here still left. So blue, red, white. Saloon Division might not have been the call there. It might have been the Heliod Pilgrim, whatever. Heliod's Pilgrim, the one to go find Knightly Valor. I don't know. It feels like it would be stronger in white green because it can go get the Alpha Authority and the green white lifelink enchantment thing that we had. I'm not mad at a 3-color deck. And there's that salvo. What did I say? Like, there's just a better chance. I think I am very positive if that had wheeled back around, there's no way Raptor would have been in it. Like, there's just no way. So. And do we want another salvo or consider? Like, I like salvos, don't get me wrong, but they're 5 mana if you ain't got anything else to do. And consider's good. Salvo's fine. I like consider, but there is removal, and we always need removal, so I'm not mad at it. And consider is just not like, see, we got another one, so it's okay. You know, do we need another creature? Yeah, maybe. Arguably, we're going to see more of these. It doesn't matter which one we choose, so I'm okay with that. The old Scion of Ugin, 6 mana, 4/4 flyer. Hoorah! Alright, red, white, blue. We have Swift Spear, Shelter, Heel Cutter's great, Rimnock's okay. Gateway Plaza is a strong choice right now. Great X1/1 white creature tokens, instant speed, and we only have 1 white card, so there's an argument we shouldn't even be playing white. Like, it's cute, don't get me wrong, but like, this is literally our only one. And if we say we're just playing red-blue here, I think the best card is Heel Cutter. Maybe Swift Spear. Swift Spear does, you know, trigger the evolve, which trigger evolve is the whole thing. We talked about that before. And that is very good, so I think we want to do that. Red-blue is usually some sort of, you know, tempo, whatever. You definitely want to take, I think, the Wild Slash. Sometimes you just need a shock with upside, you know? And like, Fall of the Hammer is great. Nivix Cyclops is likely to wheel. I don't know, 3 Wild Slashes is great. I don't know if I want that many, but it's fine. There's the Gates things we're not messing with. Jessian Thief is a fantastic threat, and we need some. I'll take that. Like, everything's fine so far. From the blue-red deck, that seems okay. Ew, there's a GeForce Game Ready driver update available. Let me hop on that. Whenever you cast spell, it deals 2 damage to any target. That is pretty strong. Store target creature, makes a lizard. That's okay too. It's fine. Again, with the Cyclops, we'll probably get back. The champion is arguably maybe. Clutch of Currents is more likely to come back than those. I think the least likely of all of them is probably the Labyrinth champion. And it's an okay card. It's okay as long as we have a few things that can target it. You know, we'll be okay. If you don't, it's all right. Like, if we end up just not having anything for it, you can sideboard it out. Like a 4-mana 2/2 is just not getting it done. Like, you want this to trigger somehow, in some way, or it's just not worth playing. I mean, we're 4 picks into pack 2, so we got time. You know, there's auras, there's, you know, little cantrip type stuff, all sorts of things. So we'll see. We have so many blue and red things rocking and rolling. 3.5 hours in, everybody. Goodness gracious. Oh, look, it's the crappy one. It's the crappy shapeshifter. That used to be rare. This used to be rare. Remember this. There's another damn Wild Slash. I don't know if I need more Wild Slashes, but like, I'm not unhappy with more Wild Slashes. I mean, like, because in terms of you know, this is your threat, like, right? And it's good threat. We probably need it. I mean, arguably. I mean, we got two saldos and 2 slashes, so, like, I need things that kill people that aren't shocks with upside. There is the Winder, the Oath, and the Warrior. All good options, generally. I like the Warrior a lot, but 2 Winders along with 2 Raptors is good, clean living. And can kill people just via tempo. Just Raptor, Winder, Thief, trigger. You know, at that point you're swinging for 4 in the air and the Thief's going to draw you cards. Like, you know, I mean, if we're going to be in Magical Christmas Land, we'll have the Wild Slashes ready and it'll be great. You just have no idea. It'll be joy on joy. Fantasticalness. Waiting on others to pass a draft pack. Hey, y'all. Who's passing me? Davide. Alright. And I'm giving it to Da4, not Da5. Whee! Spirit of the Labyrinth is a magic card, I guess. Scatter the Winds. That's pretty good. Rebounds, pretty decent. I think I'm gonna take counter, you know, cancel with upside. They made so many of those. Lord Almighty. Ooh, that's really good. I will take that. I'll take the Nimbus Naiad. The old Nimbipoo. They're like, is it naked? No. It's a magical enchantment butt. That's what that is. Alright. Spawning Bed says hello. Gateway Plaza, probably better. I don't think, like, just, you know, Knightly Valor is not worth, like, splashing. Hell's Indicar Incarnate would be better to splash. Hybridization, land we want, Heel Cutter. Heel Cutter, good spot. I think I like a Heel Cutter right now. Again, I could use a lot of these cards, but Heel Cutter is very strong. And there's our Nivix Cyclops. And we're going to need... Hey, there's another Nivix Cyclops. And there's the crappy thing that's crappy. That's probably not going to be in our deck. Because it's poop. Because it is made of poop. It is horrible. Okay. The old sphere of safety. We have Ghostly Prison at home. Alright. Red and blue. Murmuring Mystic is definitely a real magic card. That's a card that is made to do things and to piss off opponents. It does it pretty well most of the time. Hoping that we don't lose the Labyrinth Champion, but I'll tell you right now, we do not have a lot going for it. What instants and sorceries we have mess with our opponents and not us. And so that's a whole thing. I think we cooled down enough here. We'll turn that off. All right. Maybe the audio is a little bit better. Does that help? Just trying not to die and burn up in here. Pack 3, pick 1. Obviously a tough one for our drafter to our right. I don't blame them. It's tough. But they've got 3 packs right now waiting on them. So if we could move it along. Bruh, what's going on in your life? And we'll go here and we'll probably play a game, maybe 2. Probably need to wrap it up here. Cruel Revival does not matter. Swift Spear is great. Warrior is great. Essence Scatter also great. Essence Scatter pretty good. I do like my preemptive Doomblades. It's Doomblade. It's a feel bad Doomblade. That's what an Essence Scatter is. Not only is it more difficult to time it, but it somehow, even though arguably worse, is way more of a feel bad. And I think part of that is because, you know, there so many creatures have enter the battlefield abilities. And when you don't get those, it feels bad, man. So there's my boy Reckless Bushwhacker. He is your buddy, he's your pal, he's your friend. And I think I need him in my life. This card is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A. So I could probably use something like a Consider now. Just a little something. You know, I wish there was some little dorky target creature gets so-and-so, you know, draw a card or whatever. Would be nice. Just like some red card that gave him like trample or whatever or something. Because there's another Labyrinth Champion. What the hell am I going to do? Like, Retraction Helix is okay, but it takes him out of combat. Right? So, like, not great options, really. As a 2-drop, I got the Winders. Not really looking for the Slide Runners, per se. There is an Evolving Wilds, and there is the Consider that I even asked for. So, like, if I'm going to ask for it, should probably draft it. Though, arguably, I could use the Evolving Wilds more than the Gateway Plaza. I don't know if it's going to make or break me, and we can maybe get the Landfall Creature back later. That's okay. So, with that said, I'm going to take the Wilds. Let's see. Red, blue, Augury? Ooh. Well, that sounds like fun. 5 cards ever in 2 piles. I mean, straight up Fact or Fiction, right? And FOF, EOT, YL. Fact or Fiction, in turn you lose. I think I need that more than the other salvo. I've got 2 salvos, 2 wild slashes, and I guess that's about it. I already have a Naiad. I might need a 3rd salvo. As much as I like the Naiad. Oh, there's another salvo, lol. Could definitely pick more of those up till the cows come home. Like, I don't want another tall crop skirmisher. I barely played the one I got. We've already got way too much crap in here. We got a million creatures that we don't want. Probably not that guy. Let's see. Probably not that. I have no good reason to hit him. There's a Naiad again, which is nice. I don't know if I want 2 of that, though. Cyclops is okay. I don't have tons of ways of triggering it. Let's see, the salvo. Don't want any of these cards. Still, I mean, there's a Swift Spear, but I don't know if I want to run 2. And there's a Rapid Hybridization, which is arguably pretty decent. Not great, but decent. I don't think I need a Pilgrim's Eye. Like, Cyclops is, you know, do we have enough spells really to trigger all of this? I'm not sure. You know, if we look at this as a land and this as a land, that's 23. We do have Evolving Wilds. He is good on 2. Ooh, I want that Guildgate though. And that goes to the sideboard. And this guy leaves. And that's 5. And that is 23 cards right there. Not the greatest build of all time. It's just a tribute, but it's okay. We'll take out an island and a plane, or my island and a mount. And Robert is your father's brother. Let's go. Oh, snap. And, you know, arguably, technically, we're running 15 lands and the 2 flip lands or whatever, but, like, also remember when you're playing best of 1, they do their best to give you a good hand, so, like, you're not always going to get screwed. Yeah, see, this hand's great. Well, it's fine. So it's okay. Alright. Got ourselves the wildest of slashes. Cool. Slide right there to human token 2205. 2205. Incredible. Alright. Yeah, it turns out all I gotta do is attack. Play the thing, do the stuff. Even better, didn't have to kill him. You got me. Did you draft mono black? Oh. You have all the wilds. You rule. Beat down. Down with the beats. There's that cruelty. I'll exchange it while also getting rid of your best spell. Your best removal spell. Yes, it is in fact my turn. Bestow for 1,000,000 mana. Okay. Murmuring Mystic. Murmuring. Get him. Get you now, get you. I can salvo him if I want to. You gots to go. Hello, D Lawson 72. How you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. We over here are looking for free damage at the damage store. And there it is! Free damage at the damage store. That's my favorite place. And now we got them. I don't know, man. What's going on? They got 6 cards, 5 swamps. They drafted mono black. What is happening? I don't understand. And is there more free damage at the damage store? Alright. It's a sorcery. How far? Oh, that's a negative, Monfrere. I don't think so. Syndicate Messenger, sure. What do we want to do here? Cast another spell this turn. Okay. Alright, that's cool. We surge this. Which evolves it. Afterlives, which is fine. Alright, we smash. And we do this, which evolves. Nice. Unless you have Wrath of God and drew another white mana, I think this game is over. Well, that's super cute. I like that. That's so cute and clever. And now you're dead. Sure. I too like to rearrange the furniture on the Titanic. Patow! Oh, snap. Man, Cloudfin Raptor used to be the nuts, man. Cloudfin Raptor used to be very, very scary. And I still think, if anything, I still think it's pretty good. Like, it's definitely good and limited, tell you that. Like, it was rocking there. It's like the fact that evolve happens on both powers and toughnesses, which was when you go back and watch, if you do, I think it's the green review of Return to Ravnica, maybe like the Celestia or something. I don't know. Maybe whichever one had evolve. And clearly, you know, Cloudfin Raptor was in there. Either way, we did not understand that both power and toughness affected it, and not until like after we recorded or whatever. And so we're over here going like, why is this a 6-1 evolve? It makes no sense. It's like, because 2 toughness will make it a 7-2 and so on. The dangers of recording things when you're not 100% on what they may or may not be doing. It's a bummer. But that's okay. We had a good time anyway. You know what I'm saying? We're doing all right. Exit MTG. It's exit. Get it? Get it? Do you get it? All right, I guess. Exit. Exit. Oh man, I even had the mulligan in this economy. Man, must have been pure trash for that to happen. Okie dokie, dude. Experiment 1, that's cute. That's just super dorbs. I'm gonna get my main candy slide runner out there. It runs on the slide. After a battle that breaks the hillsides into manageable pieces to prepare for next time. It's like, you know what? We're gonna be cray up in here. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome. Oh man, that is not worth a compulsory rest in my opinion. That was just not worth it. Alright, I'll pay one. And we'll say next. We're just gonna wait for them to cast a creature. Okay. Fire! Fire! What you got? What you got? Come on. Alright, cool. Hey, there's a Cloudfin. What we're talking about. Yeah, we should play the Cloudfin first. And I can at any moment sacrifice the Slide Runner for some life. Oh, Crawl Hall Harpooner. This guy is kind of annoying. He's got to go. Yep. Totally fine. No blocks, as it turns out. As we figure. And you remove 2 +1/+1 counters to regenerate. Man. You know, talking about the last time somebody snuck that in. Good. Everything is coming up Millhouse. You got it. And yes, I do have another one. How about a Steam Augury? Let's go. Into 2 piles. All right. Do I get... I have a blocker for this, so it's not really that great. How about that? Great. Perfect. Just the one I wanted to choose. Okay, it's got Pro Blue. Oh, it's got Pro Blue. Lol. Oh, that's okay. Skylasher. Just a card that you're like, oh man, we're going to get him now. Like, it's not that great. Because it's going to die to my salvo, for one. Like, there's, I don't know, man. I don't know if there was free damage to that damage store, but I didn't want to. Oh, can you survive? What, 5 damage? 4 damage? With a pumpity pump spell? With a pumpity I'm gonna get in there. Boom! Well, untap that bad boy right there. Right? Yeah, I don't think it's worth trying to hit experiment 1. Just so they can regenerate it. Alright, now there's no more free damage at the damage store. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It's fine. That's what we figured. There's something. There's always something. But you gotta make them have it, man. You gotta make them have it every time. They don't get to have it for free. Alright. Get some bestows on here. Maybe on this guy. Get you now, get you. And then we will smash for earthing. And then we'll untap that because I'm never going to block with it, so whatever, but who cares? Yeah, don't really need to. Yeah, I'm at 13, so I don't really care. What you got? Nice. Komodo Drake. And Skylasher's like, it's that great sideboard card, but it often, at least in my experience, just doesn't get there because it's just like a bear. It's a flash bear, right? It's a hate bear. Hate bears are not often good enough. Sometimes they are. Not often. Not everybody can be a Thalia. Oakley dokley. Ladies and gentlemen, that is just under 4 hours of lovely gameplay and fun times here with Pioneer Masters. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. If you watched it, great. If you watched the archive, that's okay too. Drop a line about what stupid thing I did that I should have noticed, or your favorite part, and that's cool too. Like, subscribe, do the things, all the stuff. Patreon.com/MagicMikes. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back here on this channel at least by Tuesday, and we'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.